Hello, everybody. Welcome to another of our regular podcast shows. Today being the 1st of May 2026. This is when the show was recorded. Got some very interesting topics lined up as usual for today. Is the earliest supermassive black hole mystery solved? One of the most intriguing puzzles in cosmology is the existence of supermassive black holes that seem to appear very early in the history of the universe. We have discussed this topic before, where we find quite mature objects in the early universe, which is kind of puzzling, really, things that shouldn't really be there. So it's causing a rethink of a lot of things, and we'll be discussing that later on. Also, stellar flares may expand the habitable zones around small stars. We had briefly touched on this subject last week, but we didn't have time to go into it in any detail. So we're going to revisit that this week. And also, which types of civilizations collapse and which can endure. Human history is littered with expired civilizations, and scholars and archaeologists have made a determined effort to understand why and how civilizations collapse. And we briefly touched on this topic last week, but we didn't have a chance to go into it in detail, so we're going to be revisiting it again this week. Hope everyone's having a good week and getting some decent weather finally. We haven't got anybody in the studio at the moment, and so I'm going to play a bit of background music, and hopefully somebody will come along soon and we can start to discuss the topics. Oh, nice, Maxim. That's quite cold, but it's probably quite warm for you. Hey, Oddie, how you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you'll be able to jump up soon. Doesn't seem to be anyone else around at the moment. Mel will probably be along later, but he doesn't usually come until about half an hour after we start, so I expect him soonish. Quite possibly, Oddie. I just saw on the news a little while ago, they're saying that we're possibly going to have a drought. They're saying that already. I don't know how they could possibly know that or whether they're just wildly speculating, but they're already talking about a drought here. Crazy. Oh yeah, we quite often have a drought in the summer, and hosepipe bans and all that kind of stuff's fairly common. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I didn't know that, Oddie, no. But I suppose it kind of makes sense. It doesn't necessarily have to be covered in sand to be a desert, does it? I suppose. I'll put some topics up on the screen. We've got 3 topics today. I'll try and get them up on the screen, give you an idea of what we're talking about today, hopefully, when we get some people up here. If anybody wants to join the panel, the link's pinned to the top of chat. You're welcome to join and discuss the topics that we've got this week, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Hi, Amal. How you doing? Okay, Mel, just jump up whenever you're ready. That's fine. No rush. I've got some lovely music playing. Cough, cough. As you may remember, if you've got a very good memory, 2 of these topics were here last week, the last 2, but we never had really a chance to get to them. So we decided to change the first topic because we covered that in pretty much in detail last week, and then to bring back the second 2 topics for this week. Hopefully we'll get a chance to go through them. Okay, Mel, feel free to jump up whenever you're ready. I've put the first topic up on screen rather than have the thing covering the whole page. Hey, Mal, how you doing? Hi, Mel. How you doing? All right?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Just settle.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hold on a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I had echo.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, it doesn't sound too bad. Sounds okay.
Okay. Daughter just settled the dog and the missus down.
Yes. Yeah.
She going to work tomorrow to earn me some money.
Yes. Yeah.
The problem with this first question is,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this. I know a little bit about the last one.
Okay.
But the first two, I don't know anything about. But I would imagine that given the question, is the earliest supermassive black hole mystery solved, kind of answers itself. I see a lot of these things posted on YouTube, these kind of questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their answer is always no. Always.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it's like, I should have I just think they do it a lot with these things on YouTube.
Yeah, they do.
These days anyway, and you don't
Yes.
click on it and, you can understand them clicking on them. But
Yeah, clickbait, a lot of it is, isn't it?
yeah, I agree. I just find it. Obviously, you're looking at scientific papers and things like this, but most of them aren't, and they just, what the fuck, Why?
Yes. Yeah.
To look at this when it's obvious that it's just a clickbait question. Yeah.
Let's put it up on the screen.
Of questions, besides those.
Yeah.
That are very similar,
Yeah.
You get the so and so said this, and look at this, or your wages will be subjected to, but they don't tell you what it'll be subjected to. You have to go and look at it.
Right. Yeah.
Not saying it very well because I just click past them.
Yeah.
I know how to do questions. And yeah, this is I don't know that I don't understand the question. Obviously the answer is going to be no. Why is the answer going to be no? Well, how much of the universe can we see?
Yeah, well, not very much, actually.
I'm not sure. It's about 10 degrees or something. So I can't remember now. It's only a little bit. 10
that's right. It will be, yeah.
It's not a lot,
Yeah.
Extrapolate a lot. I don't understand it. So it's not something that's an astrophysicist question. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, as that first paragraph says, one of the most intriguing puzzles in cosmology is the existence of supermassive black holes that seem to appear very early in the history of the universe. We have touched on this subject before, I think, haven't we? Astronomers keep finding them at times when, by all they understand about the infinite universe, they shouldn't be there. So they keep finding objects in the early universe that are more mature than they should be, and that can only mean one thing, that their times are all wrong, which I've always thought.
Yeah, that could well be. Yeah, that's a fair point. I think
Yeah.
it's obvious that they keep finding things in the universe that shouldn't be there by all that they understand about the infinite universe. Well, obviously,
Yeah.
you don't can understand much about the infinite universe because they're there.
Yeah. Hey, Oddie.
Ooh,
Oh,
oh my God, it's Oddie.
Yeah, I think the only conclusion you can really reach from that is that their timescales must be wrong. That's all I can think.
Well, the information that they're getting from, they don't understand enough yet. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know?
you know
But
how
they
you
are-
were just saying we only know a certain amount about the universe? We don't
Yeah.
even know how far it extends beyond the observable universe. And
No,
I'm
we don't.
assuming all of that came from the atomic size and like initial state.
Well, I live
Well,
about halfway across South Wales, and I know it goes past Cardiff, which is about 40 miles the other way. So I know as much as they know.
your universe is very small.
Yeah, I'm Welsh. We don't think that. Where's the next
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So-
Yeah,
As we said before, the standard theory of black hole formation suggests that they hadn't enough time to grow as massive as they appear to be. Yet there they are, monster black holes with a mass of 1 billion suns.
What I
Which is
just said
crazy.
was wrong because we do know the time frame. Like it is only the observable universe that has expanded from the minuscule, the atomic size thing. But we also know that there's further shit out there, like beyond. So
Yeah.
these black holes could have been forming there. It's like a bed sheet, and you're just grabbing one bit and just scrunching up a center bit, and that bit is our observable universe, and all the rest around must have been there because we know it extends further. And supermassive black holes, well, maybe they're the fabric of space-time which they're in. They travel faster than light. They could have moved within the observable section that we see. Does that make sense? Like stuff from
Yeah.
beyond our observable universe traveling towards us could actually move into the observable universe from outside, which means
Yeah.
they could have been there before the beginning time frame.
Yeah,
Hard to explain.
possibly. Yeah.
But yeah,
I
that's
think
how
I
I
see
see
where
it
you're going.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's one of the better explanations that I've come across for this, but I didn't actually go over this again last night like I should have. I did it last week. Oh no, this is the new one. Oh,
I think Audie knows what's coming now. Is how,
Yeah,
how
this
can
is
you
the new
have- How can you have a before beginning time?
yeah,
the only
was
problem
trying to
I have
avoid
with
it, my
that-
friend.
The only problem I have with that is that would suggest that the objects which were formed further out of the universe than we can observe would be coming towards us, so that we could now see them.
Yeah,
But in
that's a-
fact, the universe is expanding, so they'd be going away from us, not towards us.
They can travel faster than light if it's like not the objects, but the fabric of space-time that they reside in can travel faster than light. And if that
Yeah.
section was coming in a direction towards us, it would carry the supermassive black hole towards us.
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
measurable, surely.
Yeah. It sort of proves that there was shit before the beginning of what we call the Big Bang. The fact that there is
Yeah.
a universe beyond the observable universe, that alone
Yeah.
proves it.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
there's a massive edge or a firmament, a universal
Well.
firmament.
To be fair, I doubt we'll ever know.
Just
Come on now, I've got to poke the fire a little.
got
So-
some petrol out there. Yeah.
This is based on data from James Webb Space Telescope and also Chandra. Oddie, you'll be glad to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do like that one, as you
Chandra and
mentioned a bit. That's the one that they're defunding. Fuck you, Trump.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
did that. How would you defund that?
Mate, it's the infrared telescope, the largest
It's
one
my
that we've got,
favourite.
telling us the best information currently. And
Yeah.
Republican Trump admin has defunded it with the NASA defunding. It's full on.
What are these people doing?
Yeah, I know. Chandra's one of my favourites. Some of the images and observations that's been made on the Chandra X-ray telescope are amazing.
Do you
It's
know
always
what
been one of my favourites.
absolutely and completely amazes me every single time I see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get an image from space, yeah, that they've taken with James Webb telescope or Chandra telescope or whatever telescope, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You look at this and you go, wow, loads of stars, loads of galaxies. And they point out that, yes, there's a black hole over there, there's a neutron star over there. And then they tell you all these other things that they've interpreted from this image. And you go, how the fuck do you do that?
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Absolute geniuses.
Yeah, yeah. They can use, well, it depends on the wavelength, you see. That's why they've got so many telescopes, because they generally look at different things. Like Chandra's looking at X-ray, James Webb can look at, different kinds of things. They're all looking in different wavelengths, basically.
Yeah, and people are sitting there interpreting this and explaining papers and this and that, and they're right. They're proven right loads and loads of times all the time.
Oh yeah, they're not wrong. Yeah.
To me, it's just a little dot in the distance that looks green.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they can.
The size of a pixel too.
They're
It's full on,
amazing.
isn't it?
Amazing people.
And they're all interpretations because we can't see infrared or whatnot, so these pictures are just transferred over to our visual.
I just find these kind of people just absolutely amazing, and they just do
so they can look at it in all the different wavelengths, and they can combine data, but from different telescopes and so on, and then they can assign colours to different gases.
Yeah.
That's where these spectacular images come from. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, when you look out there, and you see, like, this image you've got there now on the screen, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so pick that little white and red dot thing in the middle and go.
Yeah, I can't.
I'll explain
there you go. There you go. Yeah.
And I'll tell you about that thing, and it has this and it has that, and it well, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Dot.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, it gets me every time. I love it.
Yeah, and from billions of miles away,
Yeah. They've got nothing except that and numbers. That's all they got.
Yes, yeah.
Just absolutely brilliant people. I just find them fascinating people.
Amazing, isn't it?
Fascinating. It's like when you see something like a biologist, and they look right into a cell, and they show you this thing, and it's like walking along a little road, and they tell you this.
I have to get out of that now. Yeah.
The little road makes itself, and this little thing goes along the road, pulling this thing, and if it's too heavy, it gets this other little thing to come and help it to pull it along this little road. And then they go, every cell in your body's got that. I'm going, who are these people?
Yeah.
It's right out there. I love it.
Man, it blew me away when I looked into cells that they have things called organelles, which are basically the equivalent of our human bodies having organs. They're just miniature versions. Like you've got the nucleus, like the brain. You've got energy factories. You've got filtration factories. You've got water pumps. Cross membrane
going round.
Full on.
I guess.
Yeah.
What the fuck? In every cell I got, there's little cogwheels going round, and the little motor proteins walking along, carrying other things. I'm going, hey, I need a hand here. And another one will
Isn't it
go,
amazing? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Isn't it amazing how just the shape of things makes everything sort of work? Like,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shape and how they interact, which creates little mini motors and all that kind of stuff. Like,
and the people like yourself, Odd, who can
Yeah.
just sit there and explain it to me. And I'm going,
Yeah.
what? This is insane. This thing is fucking walking in my cell. Walking.
I remember hating biology when I first started to learn it at high school, mate. Like anything else, the more you go deeper, the more interesting everything.
Yeah, you can't hate that. That's just bonkers. Yeah. The road makes itself, and this thing walks along the road. If it's got nothing to do, it'll just chill out and shut down and have a break. What? How the fuck did it know how to do that? I love it. I love it. And this is the other way around. This out into space stuff is the other way around to me. It's the same, but out there. I just absolutely insane. Anybody who just can't be interested in that is a bit brain dead to me. I just can't understand it because I love it. Yeah.
I wish they've got religion to answer their questions.
I wish I'd done biology when I was younger, and we'd had the technology to understand it like you do now. At that time, I'd love it.
Decaying axions. There's a nice one for you. I don't know what they are. Do you, Roddy?
I forget what an axion is. I get confused.
Yeah.
With it. Like an axiom or whatever in conversation.
Subatomic particles, anyway. They're considered, these subatomic particles are considered a viable dark matter candidate. Interesting.
I think it's like a hypothetical thing, isn't it? I've heard it before somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like it's been around a while, but I've heard it before somewhere along the line. But
hypothetical extremely light particles proposed to solve the strong CP problem in quantum chromodynamics and potentially make up dark matter.
Okay.
Yeah. That didn't tell me much.
So much for that. Too many syllables.
Charge parity is what CP stands for.
Yeah.
Each decaying dark matter particle would only need to inject an amount of energy that is a billion trillionth the energy of a single AA battery. That's the amount of energy that would be required to create a black hole using that method if they were right. If I'm not wrong, an AA battery is 1.5 volts. They're not exactly high voltage anyway. Yeah. So a billion trillionth of 1.5 volts.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. No.
It's very nearly as big as, well, actually, it's slightly bigger than the thoughts of a flat earther.
Nice. Yeah.
But I don't get that one. That one's right out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
that's an artist's impression of an axion anyway, and how it may collapse and interact with hydrogen.
How do they come up with that? How the hell do they come up with that from what we've just read or spoken about them?
See what I mean, Odd? They're out there.
Yeah, exactly. That blows me away.
Mushrooms. They don't need mushrooms.
Here's another interesting fact for you. Axions have been used to explain dark matter for at least 40 years, and how come I've never heard of them?
About 1970 something.
78. Yeah, 1978.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know much about it. The thing is when you can imagine axioms in the 1970s, people, even the scientists would be going, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that before we were talking, or they were even talking about dark matter and dark energy? I'm not sure when that actually began. That's, it's a
I don't
trend
know.
now.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
I forget when it originated.
I have a feeling they're getting close to finding out what it is. And
I'm still
decaying
coming up
axioms
with
could be
papers.
the candidate. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It's a completely weird thing to me. It's out
Well,
there.
they're still saying occasionally, oh, it may not be any of that. It may just be a misinterpretation of current data we have.
Really?
I would.
Yeah, that's
I would
well.
be surprised at that
If
now.
we figure out quantum gravity, that might explain it. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know the problem there. I don't. That's
Well, another issue is that the amount of data that they're getting from all these observations and how long it takes to process it. Years in most cases, I think. They're probably years behind with processing the data, in other words.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You've got to come up with your hypotheses and, well, they're not theories, but yeah, you got to come up with the ideas after you have the data, don't you? And
Yeah, that's
they don't
right.
pop out
Test it,
automatically.
Feel it, test it again. Yeah, experiment, measure it, all that stuff. Yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
falsify.
And all about something you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
They're currently trying to find out if quarks are fundamental, which means they need to split them apart with energy. And they failed to do that. They haven't had enough energy and collision accuracy to do it. But that's like, how do you do that with the smallest thing you can possibly come across in the universe? And then make it how the fuck do detectors work at that scale? If you're already using the smallest things, or trying to find out about the smallest things, you'd assume there'd have to be smaller bits to be in the parts of the detector.
Odd. Specsavers.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Bifocals.
Yeah.
No, the thing is with these quarks is apparently they are the limit. They're a bit like the Planck length limit, no?
Yeah,
but will we in the future be able to go down to an even smaller level, or is that the end? We don't know really.
But
that's the meaning of fundamental, Andy.
Yeah.
Fundamental is the smallest. So going by what we currently say, no. To answer your question, and if we can, that fucks up everything, and we've got a whole new branch of science.
Yeah.
That's another thing I don't get, You get down to that level of a quark or something, and they go, oh, look, we've broken this quark up. Let's interpret what we found. What? Fuck? How the fuck are you going to do that?
What I mean, though, is we didn't know about the quantum level at one time, did we? And then we got more powerful instruments, and we started looking at the quantum level, and then subatomic particles and all of that kind of stuff. Is it going to get better in the future when we have more sensitive equipment? I don't know.
In the quantum level, you're turning the energy and matter into a wavelength or a wave distribution. So how do you go smaller than a wave distribution?
Yeah, who knows?
Mentally comprehend that.
I'd be amazed if we'd reached I'd be amazed if we'd reached the absolute limit, though, already. When you consider it, it's we've only been looking for a few hundred years.
You understand that all these fundamental particles, they're not actually particles, they are fields, like Mao just said, and excitations in the field. Yeah? Have you heard of the single electron theory? That there's actually just only one electron in the universe, and it's going forwards and backwards in time to be everywhere. So you got your anti-electron and your positive electron, and that's basically just whether it's a forward-going electron and a negative-going electron. And a backward in time.
Reverse. Yeah.
And that's an explanation of why they're all identically the same. and it's not even a particle. It's just a vibration in a field. And
Yeah.
how the fuck do fields overlap? Because it's for each fundamental particle we have a field, which is just an excitation. It's not even an. I was going to say it's not even an energy excitation.
Not even a thing.
Depend who you talk to. Well, exactly, now. It's just
Yeah.
like a position of water on the top of its surface. That's what a wave is in a field.
Yes, yeah.
Like, for fuck's sake, it's not even the entity itself. It's just what it's doing. Like, there's nothing there. It's doing this.
It's having some effect on its surroundings, but it's not really anything. A bit like quantum, isn't it?
Exactly like quantum. That's what we were just describing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
And whenever you're going to measure it, it could be in a distribution of solutions. And that's the wave field or whatever. I forget. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's full on, isn't it? Like, we could just be in a universe of absolutely nothing.
Apart from minuscule vibrations, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have anything doing the vibration because whenever we detect it, it's not there.
It's not there. Yeah.
I think I was right. I think that physicists.
You're always right now.
Of course. Physicists have access to better mushrooms.
Yeah, probably. They would know which ones to get, where to find the best ones, I'm sure.
And I think that's what does it. Because they are all, let's be honest. If you talk to like one of these quantum physicist people and they just went for it and they didn't try to explain it in baby language like everybody seems to people like me, right? We would not have a fucking clue what they were. Far too many syllables. Just no, stop. It's like just very strange.
I do like that background picture, Andy. What is it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's AI generated. It's a planet, but interestingly, the buildings seem to be on the outside of the atmosphere, which is kind of strange, isn't it?
And they're all facing
quite unusual.
North.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird one today.
Yeah, I like it. Very nice. These I like these kind of things anyway.
I always try and get a nice image for the background. I try to get a different one each time as well. These things aren't easy, but I usually manage to find one.
Yeah, it must take a bit of research.
Yes, yeah.
To start.
If you look at the top row of buildings, they're facing vertically, as you might expect. But when you look down on the next level, they seem to be horizontal, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's quite a weird kind of thing.
And there's ones below that seem to be floating or upside down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got one road. It doesn't seem to go anywhere except round and round.
Round and round, yeah. It looks like almost looks like a disc, doesn't it? Interesting picture.
We're about to get flooded by AI misinformation.
Of course. Yeah.
It's even come up in my antivirus software as warnings and shit.
Has it? What about the flooding of fake information, false information?
Well, the thing is, that's around anyway.
Yeah.
It's just using that to.
It's going to be hard to detect the difference. Harder and harder to detect.
Yeah, it's very hard.
That's going to be the problem. We already have an issue with.
Excuse me.
America.
I'm already aware of that, Oddie. That's you can't even trust the news anymore, can you?
It's getting harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would say that our BBC is still.
It is one of the best.
Fairly good. The Americans would disagree.
Of course you would. Exactly.
agree with everything except Fox News anyway. So, but I think BBC are pretty good. They make mistakes, yes, and they're making more mistakes recently because of, as you said, there's so much misinformation about. You know, it's like clickbait. They get caught with it as well. So
Your local news will most likely be more reliable than.
I think the BBC is pretty good.
kind of
To
thing.
be honest with you.
The BBC is pretty good generally worldwide. It's a pretty reliable source.
We have 4 free-to-air or 5 free-to-air channels here, and one of them just got taken over, Channel 10, by American companies. They've already put on a lot more religious shit, and they've already taken off a lot more news stuff and put up their versions of news, which is that's bad straight away. I don't believe I need to explain why, but yeah, like it's the extreme reversal of what we need. We need critical thinking, up-to-date, accurate information, and the rich are changing that intentionally, regardless of AI.
See what happens to critical thinking? Straight away it's gone.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away it goes from critical thinking to trust me, bro.
Yeah.
It is. It's right, yeah. It's scary.
Yeah.
And you're stacking trust me, bro, on top of trust me, bro, on top of trust me, bro.
You're right.
Would I lie to you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the whole framework of religion.
Well, it's the whole framework of conspiracy theories and misinformation, propaganda, all the rest of it. It's not a case of, yes, I've got 2 PhDs and 3 master's degrees in this biology or science, space stuff, you know. And you know, I'm fine, it's good. No, don't believe him. I got a YouTube channel. Come and listen to me. What? Well, what
PhD in homeotherapy or homeopathy is by far more important than your physics degree.
I'm just, you know, I don't listen to him. I got a podcast. Come and listen to me.
It's the basis of my hatred for woo.
Unfortunately, it's becoming ubiquitous.
You guys have witnessed me explode on woo people and woo beliefs and shit often. I should calm down. I agree. But it's why I am like that, hey, what we were just talking about. I shredded the fuck out of Mal during the week. I didn't even know it was her until like after an hour of doing it. I wouldn't have done it because she's generally a nice person.
Who? Val?
Yeah, Tequila.
Yeah. Oh, that's tequila is mayo.
Same thing. Mao. M-A-O.
Yes.
Mao Mao. Yeah. Fucking and they've been nice to me, and they've said they've got their condition or whatever. So I generally wouldn't rip shreds into them. But they have a different name.
She's very sensitive, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She didn't like me. All I was doing was trying to get her to have a look at the science of the NDE.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah.
The moment that she said, "Oh, science isn't my thing," it's like, well, there's no critical thinking here, is there? And that's sort of, it's all good.
You have to. You got to take your boots off and put your slippers on sometimes.
Yeah.
I think the point she's making is that she experienced it. She knows what she experienced, and she doesn't care about science. That's basically her. That's her argument.
I said to Trobs today, he was going to do a video about something. I forgot what it was now. And I said, Trobs,
he's already done his belief and knowledge one, or belief and faith.
They don't want the answer. No. They just don't.
He's done another one today, hasn't he? I saw one. I watched one a while ago.
Oh, he did a faith versus knowledge one. He got 7.5 minutes. I told him he was a genius.
What to cover that topic in that time? You mean?
7.5 minutes.
Yeah. I know.
Faith versus knowledge. Yeah, 7.5 minutes. Yeah, all about. Give me that one. I'll take about 30 seconds.
Well, you know what's going on here, don't you? He's being provoked by a certain person, and he's giving responses
Yes.
because he's not talking to him directly. He's ignoring him, but he's making these comments in response.
And we know who it is.
Yeah, we know who it is.
I knew that from the first one he did, where he was trying to be anonymous about it, and I went,
Yes. Yeah.
It's made his old one come back though and join in. Did you notice that? That was funny.
He thought it was funny as fuck as well. Like, yeah.
Did you see the one about Pip, where he mentioned Pip quite a lot? Pip got him.
We were talking about.
Yeah.
Just.
I've never met Pip, but they're already on my block list. I had to go incognito just to see the 51 messages between.
I couldn't see any of them. He must have me blocked.
Yeah. So Pip is someone that's either blocked you or you've blocked them. That's why you can't see them.
I've got
You have
nobody.
to go incognito and then go
I've
to
got-
his account to read those.
I've got nobody blocked, so it's not on my side.
Oh, yeah. So it means to me that they're a MAGA because basically they're the people that block me, I must have had a run-in with them of some kind. So
Yeah, same here.
that caliber people, but
Well, the trouble is with people like Pip, and just by the way, that stands for Pretty in Pink, which is a kind of a strange name for a man. But anyway,
it is a man, is it?
Well,
it is a
I'm
man.
not sure. I always thought it was a female.
Wait a minute. I look in pink.
I think it's called salmon these days, isn't it?
Oh yes, of course.
Salmon.
Salmon.
I look like tin salmon. There you go.
But what you have to remember is that these people, especially people like that, have got multiple accounts, so they may have well blocked you under a different name or something.
I think I probably blocked them.
Yeah, but I haven't got anybody blocked, so it's not me.
If they no, you don't block people.
I did go through. I did go through a stage of it, but then I found out it was completely useless. It's a waste of time.
No, it's not.
I just ignore it.
I've got hyper fixated people. Like if it's not Trobe's, his greatest fans picking on, then he's picking on me. And I come on chat, and I don't want to do that conversation every single fucking time. So
I get it. I get it.
I block him.
Yeah.
Plus, it really shits him that I've blocked him before.
Oh no, it does. It does.
Me,
And that just makes me glow within.
of course.
You're you know what you are. You're a coward, and you're running away.
Oh, fuck
That's what
yeah,
it is.
and I lie, and I've fucking been defeated and shredded by him many times.
And to add to that, you're scared of him. And I keep telling him that nobody's scared of you. Don't be silly.
I've just done the argument for 8 years.
He's a 5'2", a self-proclaimed millionaire who slops out in a bucket because he got a hole in the fucking roof.
I know.
Why would I be scared of that?
Mm.
Jeez, what's he gonna do? Slap me with a fish that he just bred? No.
Straight away jump to the Monty Python sketch of fish slapping. Brilliant.
I got no time for people like that. He was totally racist to me and Andy, and no, fuck him. He's
Oh, he did it again. I saw him doing it again yesterday.
he won't do it again to me because I blocked him.
Talking about what, not specifically to me, but talking about whites and how he doesn't like it.
That's it. Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. Mm.
No
I told
time for
Tex.
that. I don't do it to anybody else. Don't be racist to me. You're gone.
Yeah. I told Tex where to go the other day as well.
It's pathetically weak because it's
He
bullshit.
said, he said he doesn't like whites, especially ones like me, Andy 504, Oddie, and someone else. I can't remember.
I'm not too fussed with
Educated
Andy.
people. I know 504 doesn't fit.
I think he's a bit not my type of person, but I have no problem with him. That's the way he is. That's the way he is. Like,
Yeah.
how can you be racist against a white person? How can you be racist against a black person? What does their color got to do with their race?
Yeah.
Are you racist against blue cars? What?
The word is prejudice that they're looking for, not racist.
Prejudice.
Absolutely
Yeah.
correct.
Bigotry. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can dehumanize somebody, it makes them easier to hate.
Yeah, that's right.
And easier to be violent against, easier to block, easier to stop their votes, easier to stop them having children, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know it's all fucking bullshit, and I know it is, and I can show it.
All they're really doing is putting their own weaknesses on display. These things are obviously getting to them.
Yeah, narrow-mindedness. Yeah,
and they're just putting their own weakness on display, as far as I'm concerned.
White supremacists looking at it from the other side, you know? What? Full of shit. They're just sick.
That's what I said to Gucci. All you do is come in here every day and put your own weaknesses on display for everybody. It's great. Keep doing it. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, what's disappointing about Gucci is Gucci's actually got a brain.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad thing about it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so fucked up. I don't get to understand him. So
you know that Tex officially changed from Republican to Independent on his driver's license this week. Fuck, that cracked me up reading that.
It's funny.
What does that mean? What does that mean? He's no longer MAGA.
He's no MAGA anymore.
Officially.
Because he voted for Trump, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Of course he did.
And then whinged about him and said that he's not going to vote for him in the midterms, but he will vote for him at 2028, apparently.
All right.
What the fuck?
I
don't know. Still valid.
Well, no, he won't. He won't because he can't stand a third term. He's gone.
He won't vote for him if he thinks he can't win. That's the way it is, isn't it? Be honest.
If he keeps the war going, then he can remain in power.
The war's over. Did you see the Congress debate today? He can only continue it for 60 days. His time's up. He said
we're in a ceasefire, so because we're in a ceasefire, let's reset the timer, says Pete Hegseth.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. I think it's 60 days limit maximum without Congress approval.
I understand what you're saying, but we've seen them get around this crap with loopholes for the entire time they've been in office. The Trump admin.
He said that all hostilities have finished, stopped, ended.
Until my interest rates come down and fuel comes down, I'm not really sure I can believe anything.
BP profits, I saw on the news now, BP profits have doubled. The BP profits have doubled over the Iran war. They're basically increasing prices based on speculation, not on the cost price or anything that you can show on paper, just on speculative rumours.
This is
calling the markets.
Future markets.
Yes.
You remember if Trump says, "Oh, we've got a good deal going here. There's a chance here of a ceasefire." Blah blah blah. You watch the amount of people who are banging in money into that oil stuff because
they're investigating him for future trading at the moment, aren't they? What do they call it?
They're all after. There's hundreds.
What? So they're going to take his $8 billion back off of him, Andy? Fuck, man.
Well, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that happen. Yeah.
And his family members and all of his admin.
No.
And it ain't going to happen. So there will not be justice.
Yeah, I know. It would be nice, but it's not going to happen.
I'm being hit at the Bowser, and I'm being hit on my interest rates on my house for the same thing. It's like a double tax for the same thing. Yeah. This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Of course it's bullshit. You're not one of the elite, do you? And that's not a conspiracy theory, that's a fact.
If you
Yeah.
had if you had 8 billion in the bank, would you actually care?
No. I'm a bit of a bastard, Andy. I
Why
think
would-
that's been well established.
That's the point. You see, none of this affects them. They're oblivious to it.
They don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
They will.
Doing a war from the other side of the planet.
It's a bit like all this crypto money and things like. I mean, it's all. They will make money no matter what.
Hmm.
If when people say, "Oh, the stock market has crashed," why didn't all the fucking rich people go broke? They made money off it.
They just agreed. They just agreed. Elon Musk's wage $158 billion.
Wait.
What?
For what?
Elon Musk, he's claiming $158 billion in wages from Tesla, and the shareholders have approved it.
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
Why not?
Unbelievable.
Why not? Because that could be used to go back into the company to make more money, which means it's
Absolutely
not
disgusting.
It's
You got it.
Well, shareholders aren't that great either, but at least it's spread over a greater amount of people rather than one person having it. That's my issue.
You think that person's worth that amount of money? There's no
Absolutely
person on the
not.
planet. There's no person on the planet that's worth that amount of money.
They may be worth that amount of money. I don't know why though.
I can't think of a valid reason why they would.
I mean, there are people who invested like $100 or whatever in Microsoft who have now got loads of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They might
fine,
do-
but
they might
that's
be-
not a wage now. That's
but they might have
Andy
been.
called it wage.
They might have been
Yeah.
nearly broke when they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Smart
to
investors,
say that
fine.
they're-
But this is a fucking wage or an income, so that's what
Yeah.
annually.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. They also said that he can't personally draw the money. It's assets. It's all tied up in assets. I think all of his money's tied up in assets.
Yeah, everything is. With those,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can
Can't
at least
drop,
understand. Like I've
Yeah.
got lots of money. It's all tied up in assets. I can't spend any, so I'm fucking broke.
yeah, yeah. Like Rash is a millionaire.
He's not a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Possibly
Yeah,
a millionaire. He's possibly a millionaire if you believe him when he dies and they sell the land. Then
That's what I'm saying.
somebody will perhaps be a millionaire if any of it's true.
It's the same
That's
kind
how
of
it works for me. I own 2 shitholes, but because of this crisis with housing and all that kind of stuff, they're going up really fast in value. So
Yeah.
man, I bought them for pennies, and they're now worth dollars basically, and it's only in a few years. But I have no access
You
to
want
it.
to try living in Wales? We live in a shithole and we own fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for giggling.
No, what I'm saying is like Rash's situation, it's exactly the same on a lower level, isn't it?
Yeah.
He owns jack shit. He slops out in a fucking bucket. He's got a hole in his fucking roof.
Lives in a
The
shed, as far as I know. Yeah.
fish bite him when he tries to pick him out the pond. And they're all shitting in his water. And when I'm a millionaire.
Mm.
It's the same thing. It's all assets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I tried to point out to him, it's never going to do him any good. He'll only help somebody when he dies, and they sell the land or whatever.
He's a typical Malaysian. He's got a heart condition. He's going to smoke himself to death. That's
Yeah.
what they do. Like the Chinese.
He still smokes, doesn't he? Yeah. My trick around that particular problem, Andy, was to buy 2 so that I can sell one at some stage and actually have some time with my money rather than it all going to inheritance to someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, it's my retirement fund.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't even have tiles in my bathroom in this house. It's just concreted. and painted. Someone's cutting in and out for me.
What's that? Sorry.
Did your audio go weird then, or is it my end?
I didn't notice anything.
It must be my end.
I'm on my
speakers. I think it's my
I'm on my headset mic at the moment. I'm mobile. I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, so it's all right. It's all right to claim that you're a millionaire. This is on paper, in theory, with lots of exaggeration. And when you die and they sell the land, it might be worth that amount. You know, that's what it amounts to, really.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's got $1 million in the bank. Definitely not.
I heard him say that once, though. Savings from his oil rigging engineering, that he actually has access to it. But if he had access to it, it wouldn't be in the bank. It would be money making money.
Yeah.
Which means you can't access it as easily as if it was in a bank.
And that was years ago. So if he's accessing it, then how much of that can be left? You know.
Fuck, I can't even go to another country easily.
No.
Oh, I could probably afford it if I redrew. I've got, I could probably wrangle it, but it's not easy. It's not like I've got a savings account with 10 to 20 grand in it. That's what it sort of. Man, if I want to spend $1,000 to go to a different country, I'm going to Bali, which is an island north of Australia. If I want to go to anywhere that's worth going to, like Asia or America or Europe, fucking, I'm looking at 10 to 15 grand.
I thought all the
I'm looking at 20 to 25.
I thought all the Australians went to Bali.
Yeah, I haven't bothered yet. I probably will at one stage, but yeah, with my family circumstances, I'd be going alone currently, so it'd be a bit dull. I don't drink. I don't take drugs, so I'd only be going there for the view.
Yeah, it's like all the Australians go there, don't they? It's a bit same old then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought Bali was in India. That's how bad I am at geography.
No, Malaysia, I believe. Not actually Malaysia, but in that direction from Australia.
In that direction, yeah.
Might be rash.
Indonesia, Malaysia, something like that.
Is enough to put me off that. No, I won't bother with that. Rash is enough to put me off Malaysia. No.
You can see that he's visibly frustrated that everyone's blocking him and ignoring him, and it's getting to him. You can see that. But I keep saying to him, why don't you just change your attitude and stop being a tit? You know, then perhaps people won't do that.
No.
What's it called when you try to rally the troops against your problem, like what Rash is doing? Because, this happens in my world as well with someone else. They're only on chat to get people on their side and against me, basically. Yeah. And that's what Rash does.
I can name it.
But I forget.
I can name 2 or 3 people on that list who do it consistently, who back that certain person, and sing their praises. Hey, Gads.
Yeah. It's mate. Each to their own, and they will be treated accordingly.
They've learnt, you see. They've learnt that they can attack it. If they attack in a pack, it's far more substantial than on their own, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for people to be on their side as a pack against somebody, and then they can attack one person, and they've got a chance to win.
I know that they don't know this, because otherwise they wouldn't do it. But if you need to gather around and get support from people who are from outside of the...
That means you've already lost, doesn't it?
Then you're full of shit anyway.
Yeah,
'Cause-
you've already
you don't
lost.
win arguments via rallying people. You have the information in the first place. Yeah. They're
Right,
not the words
yeah.
I'm looking for, though, Gadwin. There's like an actual term for when it's done via one person against another. Like your words there are more for political, similar,
Sorry?
like similar things.
What were you saying? Odd?
Muster and rally. Gad, I asked, what's the word for this? And Gadwin's has put up muster and rally. They're more the political versions of the similar topic. But I'm talking about what? Well, no, I suppose it is rallying. It's rallying others on the other side, isn't it? But yeah, that's when it's with my example, who I won't name, and we all know, it's the same thing. But I've never really thought of it as rallying. There's a like a psychological term for it rather than a political term, and I'm fucking having a big brain fart. I can't recall what it is. This is when I need trope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good with that.
Yeah. I don't know what the exact term would be, but it's that kind of thing anyway. Mustering, rallying.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. But that's what they do. They've learned that it's far more effective if you can get a few people on your side. You don't feel so alone then. And if you're feeling that situation to start with, you've already lost, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's clear.
Lacho leapt onto my fucking greatest fan's side during the week. Like fully leapt onto her side. Like
and Gucci does, and Rash does.
And everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I was getting on all right with Leper. I enjoyed his leftist, violent, radicalist conversations. It was fun. I didn't agree with half of it, but just to see somebody in the left version of MAGA is great. Sorry.
Yeah, Brian Stewart asked me, and I said, I'm kind of 50-50 whether he's serious or what would you call it? Like pretending.
Performance,
acting.
I think Brian said.
Yeah. There you go. I'm about 50-50 with that. I think he does think that.
Pretty close.
I think a lot of it is performance. Yeah.
I blocked him before when he was Leper Abbott for a couple of years, but he came back as this guy, Latro or Sukar or whatever it is, and he's been fine to talk with.
I find Leper okay. He's an extreme talker and a very passive actor. Because according to him, he lives a great life. He's got plenty of this, that, and the other. He lives a good life. He's in a nice place, nice house. He's got this going for him, that going for him. Got everything else. He's just living the fucking dream. And yet he's talking about overthrowing the government, which I find to be a bit 50-50. Because he wants the world to be a better place, which is fine.
I think we all would like that, but yeah.
Yeah, but if he wanted the world to be a better place, would he be in the position he's in now? I don't think so. I think he'd be doing a Greta. That's just my opinion of it.
No, it's a valid opinion. I tend to agree. I'm tending that way.
I'm glad for him that that he's happy and he lives in what he calls paradise, and that's great. If somebody's happy, but if you're so happy, why do you spend all your time on YouTube complaining? That's that's a bit of a paradox.
Sell it, give it away, do what you fucking want with it, but use it to change things. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
You're only here for a short time. If you're not living a good life, you should be adjusting so that you are. Like everyone is living their best life, aren't they? Unless they're being affected by others somehow.
I mean, you can be living your best life. I really don't mind. I have no problem with it. But if you want to affect change as much as some of these people say they want to affect change, then you have to get rid of all that shit and use it to affect the change. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and stop pretending to be something you're not.
Yeah.
Whew, that's my rant. Sorry.
it's all good. We all do it. Except for Andy, you don't rant much. You can be
No.
quite boring. No, I'm kidding, mate.
Yeah, you're not a rant.
I do sometimes. I had a rant yesterday about AI, I think it was, or something or other. I went into a bit of a rant about the news.
Yes,
How can you trust anything when videos are faked, art's faked, music's faked?
Okay, I can have a
How
little,
can you trust anything?
I'll have a little conversation about that, right? Who gives a fuck if art is faked?
So that's my greatest fan. That's all they do.
People who buy art give a fuck if art is faked. And they are the only people. And why are they buying art? Fucking money laundering, right? Music, right? Because
Yeah.
of shit if music is fake or not. The only good thing for music is movies. I mean, without music, a lot of movies would be bollocks, wouldn't they? They'd be boring as fuck.
I kind of have to agree with Gads on that one a bit. From what I've seen, a lot of art that's been produced by humans is crap. So how could AI be any worse, really? Yeah.
So it's all subjective anyway. So who gives a fuck who paints it? You know? And the thing is, like, people who paint things like flowers and bees and birds, and they make immaculate little paintings. They're gorgeous. They're wonderfully done. And I'm going, hey, we got cameras.
I can tell you the issue there, Mal. The problem is with our jobs taken, what else are we doing except for art and creative and things like that? And if that's also taken from us, what is left for us to do as humans? They may as well cull us.
I know. I can. Right. Here I come. Is art and music necessary anyway?
Oh, music. I can't go through my mundane, boring job without music, but I won't have my job, so I won't need music. So I won't need light.
If you don't need
Feel
music,
free to pop up, Gads, if you want to. No pressure if you don't.
The only people who need music are people I would suggest are movie makers and musicians, and maybe I will concede this. People who need music for kids with mental kind of problems that music kind of helps and soothes them. You know, I used to play classical music in the classroom because it soothed the animals. Right? These were not, you know, they're not going to be the next president. These guys. So I used to play it, and it worked. But
very clever. It's amazing that you had to think that far out of the box as a teacher.
Oh, I was okay. I made some things.
That's what's great about old school teachers. They bothered and put the effort in. Now they're not getting paid fucking squat. So why would they bother to do that kind of shit anymore? And therefore, this all goes all the way back to lack of, therefore, no more critical thinking being taught because there's no teachers willing.
Totally. I can't stand the fact that
that's something that's definitely going to get worse, isn't it? Critical thinking, or the lack of it.
Well, here's
that's gone. I think
AI is getting, it's not now. It's crap. But it'll get so good that you won't need so much critical thinking. Yeah, which is already on the decline because of mobile phones and scrolling, doom scrolling, all that shit. So then you get AI coming along and making things even easier. So now you don't need so much doom scrolling. You just type in what you want and it gets you it.
It just gets worse and worse. Hey, Gads, how you doing?
So then you stop the. You
don't have to be taught critical thinking. It's either your brain's more capable of it or not. Like, because mine was just like learning experiences. Like, whenever you do things or hurt yourself and things, and then actually reflect and think about, hey, why does this do this and that, and then you kind of develop more of the skill of critical thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
If you have AI replacing that, then you become more reliant on the AI to replace that, which
I mean,
reduces.
we've basically been using AI for decades now, like with Google
Oh,
search.
yeah, yes, I agree with that.
It's made everything easier and quicker
Of course,
because you're
yeah.
cutting out all the searching, the wasted time of finding said information. Now we can get it almost instantaneously.
I don't think that
any-
you're actually disagreeing with us in the slightest, though, are you, Gads?
Yeah.
Like,
Which
Kinda,
very
yes
valid
and no.
points.
that just supports my critical thinking declining argument.
Hey,
The
there's just gonna
more we rely on it, the less we critically think. The less we critically think, the more we rely on it. And yet, on the other side of it, everybody's going, "Ooh, AI is terrible." Yeah, no, it's not, because they live it. It's what we do. You know?
Well, I think more people should play games and stuff like that, like chess and stuff, because that's where you get a lot of your thinking from, like learning how to think ahead and
Absolutely.
so on.
Oh,
Which
I think I changed my mind on games. I'm with you there, guys. Definitely. Yeah, for sure. I
Things
think
that are
they-
going to challenge you, that make you
Well-
actually think about things, and like
But
if we made
Maybe,
more like
maybe that's the
schoolwork-
only thing left.
Well, if we made schoolwork more like a
Thanks for that, Andy.
game,
That
kids
cheered me
would
up.
be more willing to want to do it and learn. Like if you can make math and reading and all that into games where kids are like, "Oh, I want to play that game," and then they learn through just playing it.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
My kid doesn't even get homework anymore, Gads. Like, mate,
Oh, wow.
the private schools do.
No.
Well,
See,
it was actually
public
started
schools
as a
don't
punishment.
even do homework.
yes, it was.
Yeah,
It
well-
is. It's a punishment for the slower
Yeah.
kids or whatever. But it has
I
other
must
uses.
have been really slow.
Homework-
Homework.
It has other uses. You know. For example, you go home with your homework, and your parents go, "Do your homework before you go out to play football." What does that do? It teaches priority.
Yeah, but
You know,
who
if you
brings
don't
their
have
work
homework,
home after?
you haven't got
like,
priority. You just
I mean, I
take
guess
the
if you're a
homework home,
teacher,
put it on the desk.
Who
and
brings
go out
who
to
brings
play
their work home? It's
Your teachers.
6:30 here when I start doing this stream with Andy usually, and half an hour beforehand I was writing an email to my boss on my day off telling him, man, he came in fucking pointing the finger at me after 3 weeks of being there yesterday, and I was foaming at the teeth after that. He comes in pointing the finger because there's a problem with his loader that I'd been put on because of desperation to keep up with his fucking customers, and he comes in firing guns at me. So, yeah, I wrote a half-hour letter to my new boss I've only been working to.
well, that's
for
not
3
actual
weeks.
homework.
I would have
That's
a
a
question.
grievance.
It's going to get me a pay rise, though, brother, because they need me
Yeah,
more
but
than
like-
I need them.
Imagine if you had to bring your digger home and then have to do all the maintenance at home and everything like that
Yeah.
after work and not get paid for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that would fit me.
That's what homework would be like for an adult. Like we don't
Yeah.
bring our work home with us.
I do.
Yeah, right.
And
I
like
used to work
I work in a
55
factory where
hours a
it
week
is
teaching.
designed like a high school, like the standing in lines, the 15-minute breaks. It's just like recesses and your half-hour lunch.
I
They-
suppose
they write you up if you
teaching's
get in
one of those
trouble.
exceptions, Mal, because they do generally spend a lot of time at home
I used to spend
reading,
adults
doing
like grading.
scoring tests and all that stuff, evaluating pupils, and
typical teacher takes home 100 homework books a night.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Imagine
if the teacher
grading
doesn't give out
stuff
homework
there,
and
Andy.
she doesn't
That's
have
a
to grade it.
shitload of work.
yeah,
I
yeah.
used to do 35 hours a week, and that was even teaching adults. I would do 35 hours at home as well. You
Mhm.
don't get
Yeah, wow.
that.
Yeah,
You
but I
do
work
unpaid.
about 48 to 50
You do it
hours.
because you want them to learn, you know. Set things from the bottom end, you know, from the ones who when the sun comes out and you've got an hour lesson, and half an hour later you have to go and turn them all around because they're all starting to lean towards the window because the sun's out. You know, those kind of people, up to the elite kind of people who are like 14 years old and studying to go to uni. There's all different ones, but
I had a
that's-
friend
that's
growing up.
normal.
Oh, sorry.
That's-
I had a friend
that's how
growing
you're
up that he
raised.
could tell you the degrees to go to if you stuck a protractor on your TV screen. On the game Gyrus, He could tell you the degrees to go to get from Pluto to Earth. He sat down and calculated every last angle to move your spaceship to, because it was basically this spaceship that goes around the edge of a circle and you fire into the center. Yeah. And he had every single degree written so that you get 23 levels worth into this game. He was that full on with his math and shit. It blew me away.
People like flat earthers could learn from that. You know? I watched a flat earthers video where they measured the Earth's movement. They went, 15-degree drift to the, and he went, what? Why is that then? You know? Well,
Then
if you
it's
go
laser
15
and
degree
put it
all
in,
the time, you go around 360 degrees, 12 times. Duh. Like, you know, they could learn.
They've
Perhaps
just
it wouldn't
proven
be
their own
flat
theory
Earth,
many times.
Huh?
Like they went to Antarctica here like a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
And they filmed the 24-hour sun.
Yeah.
And their whole theory was if you go to Antarctica, you'll be instantly arrested and put in a prison and all this bullshit. And then the sun that doesn't go 24 hours. So then they called all those people that were actually flat earthers that went down there. They called them all fake in on it, and now they're part of the NASA hoax and all this bullshit.
Rich guy paid for it, and they filmed it, and they watched the sun go past 24 hours a day. One of the flat earthers, to be fair, gave it up, but then again, he wanted to go into politics anyway. So,
well, the ones that went there actually gave it up. The ones that watched them do it, they're calling them all fakes now that they're in on the hoax.
Yeah, there's a turncoats, heretics.
So
I saw a cave entrance on a cliff face at Antarctica, and they were calling that the entrance to the hollow Earth. They get all the conspiracy theories in Antarctica. Bastards.
There's pyramids on Mars and faces on Mars just because of shadows. And
the thing that Andy was on about earlier on about the misinformation on the internet. AI is picking all this up and using it because it's all it's got, right? So it's like that is what
it can be easily taught how to decipher what's bullshit and what's not, though.
I agree. Yeah, people are saying that AI will be able to do the hacking into security and
that's why
like
the AI the public now.
But then you'd also have
corporation only.
Well, you'd also have AI.
I don't trust the corporations either.
I don't either.
Surely you'd have AI combating that as well.
Oh, it's already the Pentagon's already using it. That's how they got the battle plans for their invasion of Venezuela, probably Iran.
Oh shit!
So it's just who goes faster.
Yeah, the government version is way more powerful than anything we have in the public.
Of course it is. Yeah, they got the funding. Yeah.
Like they got the newest version.
Yeah.
We got one.
Of course it is.
5 generations older.
Obviously, that's the way it always is. So with military tech.
Well, that's who develops a lot of this stuff, like the cell phone, the internet, like you name it. Most of all that came from.
Look at the simple thing,
funded.
The internet and stuff. It began as a military thing, didn't it?
Well, helped the development.
Yeah.
The great thing is that if there's a bug in the new release, the government get it first.
Why not?
I remember connecting my computer to my friend's computer who lived a suburb across without using the internet as this modem phone to modem. That was
like
back 25 years.
Connection.
Yeah.
Huh?
No,
you've been all technical now. I'm going for a P.
Basically, you just need the IP address of each person. You basically could just link through your IP address, basically.
Yeah. I can't remember what I sent. It was like,
or it's probably like a MAC
or
address
something like that.
You have an address on your computer that it basically through the phone line you could link up. That's what the internet is basically, just a bunch of computers talking to each other.
Yeah.
Just
I was
big
ecstatic when I did it at the time, but I did nothing with that ability.
AIs could code anything now. Basically, you can just get an agent and be like, "Hey, create me this website. It does this, blah 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 blah, and design it like this," and he'll make it in a night for you.
My 10-year-old daughter made a 3D game analogous to Doom without all the extras on a program called Scratch yesterday. In about, I don't know if she did it in 10 minutes flat. She might have been playing it and done it at school. But yeah, she couldn't die. Like, it was basically just blue walls, not bricks or anything.
Yeah,
it was a 3D platform game. Well, not platform, but like Doom. Yeah, it was. I was kind of impressed. It was only 10, man. Yeah, cool. Man, the coding for it's so fucking easy. It's not like.
I've seen people put it on birth control tests. Like there's little birth control things, or pregnancy test. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the pregnancy thing that has like if you're pregnant or not. I've seen people put the Doom game on that.
Yeah, full on. Cool. Oh wow.
So, I mean, that's one of the simplest codes. I mean, there's almost nothing to it. It's like kilobytes of information.
Hey, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
I mean, nowadays we're using teraflops, petaflops of information. It's crazy. You got kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes.
A few years ago, if we put all of the information that humankind had into DNA format, it would fit into the size of a hockey puck.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
That was
DNA is actually one of the best forms of data storage.
That was about 5-10 years ago, so I'm sure that's a lot bigger a hockey puck by now.
They were going to start using it's quartz wafers where they stack it in 4 dimensions, the data, and you could stack.
How does that work? What's 4 dimensions in your analogy here? Before you go on, like
up, down, right, left, like all directions. Like you can do.
Length, height,
3 dimensions. Like to us in the universe, the real world, the 4 dimensions are length, breadth, depth, and time.
Look at it again.
Yeah, so you're saying in a 4D stack is just like normal to me.
I got a problem with the length, width, the breadth, and time. Just sorry, I just thought
eat less then, brother.
Just to be an annoying fucker. just to wind things up a little bit, is what is length and what is time? What's the difference?
They can merge.
Yeah. So why are they different? Why have we got 4? I used to use them as one thing in maths. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. You know, everybody says it. You know?
Because something can be somewhere else later on. That's why you have time.
Yeah, it'll still be distance. It'll still be time. Still be a length.
Yeah, and if you're traveling at light speed, they merge too. No, I can't explain that easily.
No, sorry. I was just being a wanker. All right, so.
No, you're right. It was great.
What's that?
Yeah, that's still the 3 dimensions.
It says that in the first
of time.
It's just
so,
rather than a 4D mathematical package.
It sounds like they're using 4D as a buzzword.
Yeah, but it's really good at storing information. They're just like little quartz wafers about the size of one of your coins. Like,
right.
Wow. And how much info would that hold? Like a lot.
It was like. Yeah. I can't remember. They had the Bible on one of them, which I found was repulsive.
Well, given your background, Godwin, I thought you'd love it.
Oh yeah. But basically, you don't get the deterioration like you do with like any other storage media, where the information deteriorates. Like being able to store it in a quartz, the information would not deteriorate.
Brilliant. No, and that's necessary too.
Yeah, because like if you go back to old films, like old movie films and stuff like that, most of those are deteriorating away. They got to keep them in like salt caves and stuff like that, so they don't turn into just dust.
Off memory,
Oh.
they only have about a 50-year lifespan. So
Yeah,
they're all getting to the end of the lifespan.
No, well, the film industry started back in the late 1800s.
Oh,
So we
okay,
have
cool.
some film reels, like the old stuff from like early Hollywood 1920s and stuff like that. That's all stored in like salt caverns,
Yeah. All
Wow.
right.
or it would just.
As it happens, I
deteriorated.
saw a Harold Lloyd short yesterday where he stepped out and he had to jump from one building to another building.
Oh,
And he-
that stunt guy actually died from doing those stunts. Then he fell off a train and then he hurt himself real bad.
Yeah. Well, Harold Lloyd did it. I think it was Harold Lloyd. And what they did was they put a plank and they fixed it to the building to make the distance a bit shorter, you know. And he jumped and he missed. And he fell through like a canopy type of thing. And he fell through another canopy type of thing. And he managed to grab on a bar for the next one. And they left it in the movie because it was such a good take. He spent about 4 days in bed because he was so badly bruised. I mean,
That was
and the
before
cars
stuntmen.
down below were like way down below. And you don't have CGI in them days, you know? This was real. Fuck that.
Well, that's back when the steel workers, when they were building all those
Yeah.
skyscrapers, like steel walkers. That was normal for most of them.
Oh, it's crazy when you see some of those pictures, isn't it? And they're sitting up there, sitting out on a beam in the middle of nowhere, eating their sandwiches at dinner
Oh, that
time and
one's-
stuff.
Yeah. Now, that one is the one that's not right. That one is a fake one. They're not
that's the
sitting
whole
on that
crew.
beam out in the
Whole
middle of
crew's
nowhere.
not- yeah.
That one's not a real one. That's a funny one. But yeah, in general, yes, for sure. Yeah. I had a friend of mine who was a steel erector, and he said none of the steel erectors used the safety harness because they couldn't
No.
stand it. It was too restricting.
Well, it does
Yeah.
snags you up.
I'd
and
want
stuff like
4 of
that.
them.
Well, you know that all those safety things get in the way at work, don't they? So
Mm-hmm.
makes perfect sense that they wouldn't
Yeah.
bother to use it. Yeah.
I mean, people getting their arms crushed in car press, you know, because
Yeah.
the car press guard, well, you got to have the guard up before the car press will come down, and they've disabled it because it takes too long and they can't do the score.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
how, like at work, there's certain packaging things like you have to have both hands on buttons before it will actually operate the press.
There you go. Yeah,
You have
Yes.
to have
Yeah.
one on each thing to make sure
Yeah.
your hands aren't in the way.
they find ways to disable them. Yeah,
Quite often they have a thing that you pull down with a bar, and which means that once you've pulled that down, you can't get close enough to the machine
yeah.
to put your hand in it. Yeah.
There
Keyboards are
are
stupid
ways
because they get
to
distracted easy.
yeah.
I used to work in a machine shop, and some of the machines I used to work on were absolutely horrific. You could do yourself some serious injury.
Oh, I have like
Oh,
big
yeah.
lifts at work. Like that, we put big bins that hold hundreds of pounds of meat at once. Put it in an elevator that lifts it up. I mean, there's like if you're not paying attention, somebody walks under that or something like that. You crush it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's surprising what you will do just to earn a few quid. I mean, if you go to work like that, you're nervous all the time. But if you're not nervous, you
Well,
can
I'm nervous about the other people because I work with a girl. This girl doesn't pay attention to a damn thing she's doing. Like just like I was saying about the lift, telling her put it up, and she wasn't paying attention. Just dumped it all the fuck off. It's all over the fucking place. I'm like, why don't you fucking pay attention? And she gets all, yeah, tell me what to do. You're not the fucking boss. Like it's like maybe you pull your head out of your fucking ass. Ah, yeah.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, the other thing about those kind of things is like bonuses. I worked in a factory that made pianos, and I never understood how so many pianos could be made and sold to keep a factory going, right? But they did, right?
Yeah, that always boggled my mind. Like there's mattress stores all over the place. Think of how often do you buy a fucking mattress? I bought like 2 in my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
That's 4 years. I mean, who's buying enough mattresses to keep these fucking places in business?
I don't get it. Yeah, even if they go abroad, you know, it's like, but what this guy was doing, that's all he was doing was he had blocks of wood. Okay, we're making pianos, but he had blocks of wood, and he had to cut the edge off one side, turn it around, and cut the edge off the other side, and he took the guard off because he was making more bonus. Yeah, he was on 190% of his pay bonus on top of his pay. So he was making a few quid.
Wow. Nice.
He cut his left hand off because he fucked up. Right. And his left hand was just lying on the bench wriggling, and the fingers were actually wriggling. I was over the other side, and everybody was coming to rush. And they sewed his hand back on, to be fair, and it kind of worked, you know. Not really great. Yeah, not really great, but you know, but that's the kind of thing you get is people find a way around things, don't they?
Well,
yes, they do. Yeah.
In most parts, like it's all going to be automated. It's going to be mechanical, machine.
Yeah. Like God said, those are going to be the robot jobs, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, once AI can basically figure out the better method than we can already figure out, like we like aggregate efficiency pretty much maxed out in the 1990s in Japan. Like the rest of the world's catching up to aggregate efficiency, where you have so much efficiency through the whole production line from extraction of resources to the final product, to where it's maximizing profits and it's done in the easiest, most efficient way possible.
Okay.
And like the logistics and everything.
Like that, I think I mentioned either last week or the week before something like China's innovative technology stuff, and this guy is walking around. He's a billionaire, right? And he's down on the ground kind of guy, but he knows what he's doing. You know, he's a sharp. He's a guy.
Self-made.
Oh, he's brilliant, right? And he's going around.
And guy or whatever.
He's talking. He's standing in a factory talking to this guy who's making a documentary for British television, and he's explaining what's going on. These people.
Oh, that sign guy makes all the funny videos.
Sorry?
The sign guy makes all the funny videos.
Oh no, this is like a BBC kind of. This is the real China documentary, but it didn't quite make it, in my opinion. But it's going around this factory. There's like 2,000 people in his factory. Okay. And this guy owns a factory. He's fucking loaded, and he owns loads of other things as well. He's bonkers rich, billionaire stuff. And he's explaining that these people are all there making these little electronic things at a desk. And he said in 2 years they'll be gone because AI and robots will take over. And he's saying it to them, and they're not even paying attention because they're so busy.
It's Tony here. LC Signs. I got the best signs. Any sign you want. Best sign.
Oh, I remember him. He's funny. I like him. Yeah, it's funny. Nope.
Yeah, all the ugly girls and stuff like that. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't think there are many jobs that can't be taken over by AI, potentially, are there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the next big one is going to be the big chopping block is the white collar jobs.
Yeah.
So all your coders, your programmers, your HR departments, like all that staff that's almost does nothing else to begin with.
They're gone. Oh, why wouldn't they be? You know?
Like all your middle management and shit like that.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they be? If they can do a better job, a more efficient job.
There's too much of there's too much management in most companies anyway. That needs to go.
I agree with that.
Way more chiefs than too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah, that's what I told my company boss. Yeah,
that is that's a top. It's just I think people forgetting it. There are so many chiefs, and just not enough Indians.
Absolutely.
Where I work, there's like 20 departments, and then there's like a team lead in charge of a certain number of people.
Yeah.
And above them, there's a supervisor above them, and then there's another supervisor, it's a red hat above them, and then it gets up to like HR.
It's
You have
bullshit.
gold
isn't it?
hats, then
I
yellow
agree.
hats, then
That's,
your red
that's
hat.
retail. Yeah.
I'm a
Retail.
white hat.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
We've
Retail.
got about
It's,
got about six layers of management in my company. It's absolutely ridiculous.
it's bullshit. Isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
To tell you what you need to do each day. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't disagree with the minute, the middle management bit and all that stuff like, but it's just too much. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where I work, they started only 4 months ago, and I've got like 20 years experience in the field. So I've already jumped up to a level higher than the manager, and I've just begun
So you're the boss.
telling the owner how to do his company.
Yeah.
But I've got to do it in a calm, constructed, correct
Make
way.
it
I'm
seem
not
like it's
being
their
a
idea.
I would like that, Odd. That would suit me.
It's what's keeping me here, even though it's concrete dust and shit like that.
Yeah. Whatever the job, that kind of situation would suit me.
Everything starts with raw resources. You need raw resources to go onward.
That's right.
Yeah. So what we need is the guys with no money in nappies doing the lithium mining, and the kids in China doing everything else because they got to eat as well. Isn't it?
Yes.
Well, Africa is so rich, and if we would actually just develop Africa and actually set up like
Yes, Africa should be a rich place.
I'm glad it's taken a
set up
bit of
infrastructure.
off you anyway, Audie. Hopefully it's taken a bit of pressure off of it. I'm glad it's taken a bit of pressure off anyway. You can still manage.
Yeah, it's strategies, brother, that make the life easier, and yeah, they can see it's all, and that then relates to extra money to the owner. So he's all on my side, regardless of how I do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your aggregate efficiency. How good are you at doing it with the least amount and the most efficient?
Exactly. That's
I bet I was well capable of that shit. Yeah.
I've got to slow down so that I don't give them all my tips.
Yeah.
You'd never give it all away.
And don't give them all of your tips.
Never give them everything. Yeah.
No. Get a little bit.
They don't need you when they know everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or at least
I
I'll claim
think
that.
batteries are a big thing these days, and I just think
Salt batteries.
all the batteries, like the lithium batteries. I just think that we should pay the kids in the lithium mines a little bit more.
Most of them.
Sodium ion now, isn't it? The latest ones.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sodium ion. Using salt. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think we should pay them a little bit more. At least
hopefully those kids won't be in the lithium mines to see now because they'll be using salt. That's what I hope.
Yeah. It's just.
No, China's already started mass producing the sodium.
Yeah.
It does work, does it?
Very efficiently. Yeah, much better than lithium ion. Yeah.
It doesn't have as much storage, but it can work in the higher temperature, lower temperature.
Everybody's going, this sodium stuff is brilliant and all that, right? So all them kids in the lithium mines are going to starve now, bastards.
Yeah.
Oh, the money's not going to be there.
Market's there. The market's there for lithium. The market's not there for sodium.
You can't have it always, can you? You can't have it always. You don't want them to work there. You don't want them to work there, and then when they don't work there, they're going to starve.
Exactly.
You can't have it.
There's a video in my general Discord server now that Gad sent me. You should watch it. It's all about salt batteries. It's about 15 minutes long or something.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very efficient apparently, and they work in wide temperature ranges and stuff. Okay. Much more efficient. And obviously salt, the world being 71% water, there's a lot of salt It's not a rare material at all.
And Africa
Right.
actually has some of the largest salt extraction. Like they have spots for like that's what people do for a living is just extract salt out of the water, dry it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
That's
Yeah. Seen that.
Well, you got things like the salt flats in America, haven't you? I assume you could just go and scrape it up, couldn't you?
We have some other things too. I forget what it's like lithium, but it's like all these pools of water or something like that, where they're kind of like.
We have
that's
salt plains here. What they do is they open up the entrance and let the ocean pour over the plains. It's a big area, like you're talking 20 square kilometers, and then they block the ocean from coming in again. Then they let it evaporate.
Yeah,
They do this
yeah.
over and
Evaporation
over,
pools.
and then you use loaders and excavators to dig it up. There's that much salt left. Like it's full on.
Oh, so you could just take it, extract it from the water, basically.
Yeah.
Via evaporation.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Mm.
It's quite simple.
I mean,
It
to be
just
fair,
takes up
I
a
would
fair
think.
large
I would
area.
think. I would think Maxie would sweat enough to keep Poland going.
I doubt she ever leaves there.
400 pounds, you know. Sorry, Maxie, I couldn't resist. Just saying.
She's probably not even listening.
Oh, she'll find
No.
out.
Probably not. She'll find out.
Occasionally.
She's probably
Somebody-
chewing
There's
on
no
the
issue with
politics.
her. She's kind of fine,
Oh,
but
I can't
yeah, I
help it,
just
it's
can't
easy.
deal with the raw shit anymore.
No.
I don't
I'm
mind.
lucky. I'm lucky in one sense. I don't actually hate anybody. Some people annoy me, but I don't hate any of them.
Yeah, I
They're
don't-
all different.
yeah, I can ignore people I just don't like. That's too simple.
Yeah, that's right.
I can block people who are racist, like Rash.
Yeah, that was. He's done it. I told you, he's done it again. Now he did it again yesterday.
I know. I'm not having him being racist to me and you, Andy. I'm not having it. No, he's gone, and he will never come back. Gucci called my missus a retard, so he's fucking gone. And
Yeah,
you got Buddha, who's about
How could he not?
racist as
What a
you can
stupid
get.
fuck.
Yeah.
Gucci's got about 25 accounts that I know of. You know,
They're
that's
all-
one issue. Yeah.
I have all of them gone. And Puba
Yeah.
is another one.
No, I
He's a
just
bit
watched
racist.
all the Gucci's a
He
while
says
back.
so, and he's fine. If you want to be racist, that's cool. If you want to be ignorant, I did explain to him what racism, how stupid it was, and he had none. No, he come back with pseudoscience stuff and blah 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 from white supremacist sites or wherever he gets them from. So he had to go, and that's about it, really. I think.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
was
block.
noticing a trend from the UK crowd about racism towards the Muslim
Yes. Yeah.
inflation over there. And I noticed that from people I didn't expect to be racist. I can't remember examples, but yeah, that was.
I think
sort of intriguing.
homoerotic is a little bit racist. But
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he's very.
You
Quite-
say? Fucking hell.
I
He'll deny
don't.
it.
I don't think
He'll
he
call it
quite
prejudice.
Oh my god,
understands-
he's gone on about black people all the time, how they're bad, they're always the worst, the highest crime rates, everything
Yeah.
like that. Homoerobic.
Oh yeah. I just think homoerotics might be a bit naive. I could be biased there because I quite like the guy.
No,
The
Otherwise,
same.
yeah, I don't
I'm
get,
that
I don't
boat
get
too.
how you guys can stand him.
It's
Like,
very hard to.
Yeah,
It's
I
actually
understand,
very
James,
hard to
'cause he lays
determine.
into you a fair bit. That's
I'm
fair
a-
he
enough.
used to talk
Sorry.
about how it's good that he's traditional and he thinks beating
Yeah.
women and stuff like that should be the
yeah, I think it's like he's old school. He just doesn't get it. You know.
It's very hard to determine with him whether he's actually racist or whether he's such a nationalist and a patriot that
He's very
Oh, yeah,
nice.
he's racist. He's against
What's
Muslims,
his
black
racism
people,
to
me?
pretty much anything that's not white. He's like
Yeah,
a
I-
skinhead of the 80s.
I think he's a bit stuck. You know, he's old school. You know.
Yeah.
he's patriotic and he's a nationalist.
Yeah.
You
I,
said he has a rational reason for it, and I can
Mm.
follow that, even though I disagree.
agree.
It's,
Yeah, I agree with that. And also,
think-
you have to bear
I
in
think
mind that some people.
I think if
who
you
are
are, I think if you are a patriot and you're a nationalist, it's always going to look like you're being racist. But I'm not sure that's the real thing behind it, you know.
As I said,
Uh,
I think it's a bit of
The
naivety.
German thing in the 1940s is nationalism.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Exactly, Gads. That's why I consider them the same, basically.
That's
the
where a lot of
same with-
racism stems from, is nationalism, or the identity of one group.
I
But
think it's an
tribalism.
interesting conversation as to whether they really are or whether they don't quite understand what their stance means.
It's
Yeah.
simple-minded people that have hatred for others.
He's not simple-minded though. He's
Easier
quite
to
intelligent. Yeah,
That understand.
yeah.
Yeah. In general.
Haha, hey, Ruli.
Ruli.
Hey, Rory.
Mac,
Mac's here, is he? Return of the Mac.
I like Mac. He's funny. He makes me laugh. Like fuck.
I know. He's funny, isn't he? You should come up, Mac, if you want to.
Mac
If you
just
feel like
he just fucking wrecks me.
it. He is funny.
He just comes in as a brutally. He just brutalizes people. It's fucking
Hang on, let me
hilarious.
get the Vaseline.
Yeah.
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 Mal's gonna need it.
I'll probably need it in a minute. Yeah, wait for it. You don't talk about. Yeah, I just, a thing I don't quite. I'm not sure about with home. He's not joking, you know.
I'm going to put one of Mac's messages up because I want to see his profile picture. It looks quite nice. I don't know what it is.
Looks like pages turning in a book, kinda.
Hard to
What
say,
were you about to
yeah.
say now? Home.
Hey, Mac, how you doing? Hi.
I thought we cut you off now, that's all.
Hey, can you
Right,
hear me?
there we go. Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, hold
How
on.
you doing?
Are you really?
What the fuck I'm doing?
How you going, man?
Okay, is that
Yep.
clear?
That's very clear. Yeah.
How you doing?
I had the
Okay.
speaker on the laptop, so it's like gonna have a reverb, but I turned my mic on, so it should just be my voice now.
No, you're
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. Yeah.
So, anyways, well, have you guys been to Vegas?
No.
Or
No.
formerly, what was the rabble of Vegas? Now it's in New York, some New York chat.
Times Square, isn't it?
Yeah, God, those people are obsessive, like nutcases. I haven't been on like for like a few days, but it's like I checked in like an hour ago, and I was like, "Holy shit, these are people doing the same rigmarole
I know. Every day.
Maybe
Every
laugh.
day.
every day, the same harassments." That's like, don't they get tired of this shit? Like beating up the
No.
every day.
They are like children, basically. Their mental state, like they are easily amused by the same over.
Oh, why are there so many in one place?
That's it's like a weird nexus of some kind, right? Like some kind of bizarre energy has formed. Where these
The
where they
stupid energy
belong
kinda
together.
like-
These like rejects have turned into like a traveling circus of sorts.
Made me laugh
I'm
already.
laughing at that, so I'm like knowing like this is the worst. Like I thought I had issues in like real life, dude, until like I saw the people in there.
They're all very similar as well, Mac, in the way they think and the way they act. They all seem to be very similar in a way.
No, but like I mean, I have OCD in real life, you know, like obsessiveness, but
Mhm.
it doesn't border on anything.
Sorry,
close to
if my
what these
mic's still on,
people do.
guys.
Oh no, they have way bigger, deeper issues than most, I think.
I think they do. Yeah.
On work and like that kind of nonsense, perfection of, you know, your stupid environment and surroundings. But this is like next level obsessions on people.
And don't forget, they've already been doing this for years. You know, it's not a new thing. They've been doing the same thing every day for years.
Like 10 years now, Andy.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
Damage, isn't it?
Mm.
I mean, I've been space chatting since like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
No,
You know that
obsessions, but I
you
think
know that how the universe works is back online, don't you, Gads? Did
Yeah,
you?
you sent me the thing. I went and looked at it. I even had
Yeah.
a comment there. I said something about you there fapping away or something.
Hardly anyone goes there, which is a shame.
No, it's like the same, I think, cluster of like 20 people or so.
They're
Mm.
not talking about anything space related. Whenever I've been there, it's been like about manufacturing and stuff like that. And
Wait, which
that's not
chat are
really
you
my
talking about?
interest.
How the universe works. They're back online, Mac. You know, from years ago. Yeah. You know, we all came from how the universe works, or most of us did.
Well, fact
Oh, we
knowledge
all came
was
from
like
the
a
universe.
circus channel, wasn't it? It wasn't really like a real like space channel. It was more or less just like goofy, sensational topics.
Yeah, it was in the end because of people like Gucci and so on.
Yeah, Gucci's
You know,
like, Gucci should belong like in that
mental
whole Vegas crowd,
institution.
'cause that guy is obsessed with that PDF topic.
oh, I know.
It's like
Everybody's
like,
a PDF.
anybody that's that concerned about PDF behavior should be in contact with the authorities, not spamming it on here.
Damn right. That's what I told him. Go to the police. Go to the FBI.
There and like do something.
I think
about
they
it.
need therapy.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Gucci said one thing great a long time ago. He mentioned the US, yeah. He mentioned the US have a patent on mind control. So I went on a freaking rant about bullshit. That can't be true and all that kind of shit. So he sent me the patent number, and I
Well,
Googled the
that other
patent
nutcase,
number,
what's
and
his
it
name?
was correct.
Texas, Tex-Mex, the other gangster, the Mexican gangster who's like journalist.
Yeah, don't annoy him and throw a taco at you.
I've never met a gangster in my life who like gives all his mundane details about what he's eaten all fucking day.
You know,
I'm getting back in the work truck now. Now I'm gonna drive to the gas station. Now I'm gonna
pick up a hamburger from Burger King. It's like, who the fuck cares about your mundane details, bitch? And then you talk about where he's gonna punch back. It's like, that's the kind of wimp that like one uppercut he'd be sitting on the ground.
You're like, oh, he's threatened. He's like, he's gonna get all of his gang members together and come and kill me and my whole family.
Real gangsters don't talk about fucking stupid shit like that.
I always just piss him off whenever I see him in chat because he blocks me all the time. I just ask him if he's selling oranges in Florida yet, and he just blocks me.
I don't mind.
We're talking about the melodious vocalist text.
Yeah, I don't mind people talking about shit like that. It's fine. It's good. You know, it's chat. It's engagement and all the rest of it. But don't pretend to be a fucking gangster when you're doing it. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like real gangsters aren't going to be up on here giving you their mundane.
Can you imagine him putting a sideways 9mm up against your forehead between your eyes and going, "Hey, here's the list of my 9 best favorite bottled waters.
Anybody
Now, if you don't like them, I'm going to shoot you." What a fucking load of what the fuck?
But he talks like he's bulletproof or something. It's so stupid. It's like no matter how tough you are, there's always somebody tougher. And let's be real. Anybody can go down from a gunshot.
he's actually all right. He's actually a nice guy. I don't know why he acts like that. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
he's just
Gone
not.
downhill over the years.
No, see, I started hating Texas because he talks like a lot of bullshit.
Uh-huh.
And eventually, like, you know, the comedy stops with me after a certain point because once you involve, like, you know, some of his nonsense about how he's such a straight character and all this, like, one, for instance, he talks about white people a lot, but then it's like you hate on white people, but then you are voting for Trump, like you like know what the hell
Exactly.
it's like. And then
I can't hate the fella, man. I can't hate him. He's just naive as fuck.
I think the end of me was when he started saying that he talked to grey aliens.
Yeah, he's into that.
I think it's like a little kid playing games.
You know,
when you see this
he's
guy.
just a child mind. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Man, Gucci, they're all child minds. Like they talk like they've done something in the world of politics or business.
Yeah.
It's like you haven't imparted any serious knowledge. And like goons that talk about Bitcoin are like the last people I would listen to for business advice.
Yeah.
Jimmy. I laugh about Jimmy because he's always on about that shit, and I just watched all
Hey.
that shit tank into
Yeah,
nothing.
the people who talk about Bitcoin and that kind of crypto stuff are not talking about it. What they're doing is making serious money because
That's
they,
like, you know,
it's for the gullible
horse
to
shit.
get ripped off.
Like fucking retards are like tech bro wannabes, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
probably watched
yeah,
that those Taint Brothers or whatever, and
Hmm.
that just regurgitate the shit that they say.
No, I know like
yeah.
multiple business owners here in California. They've never once been like, "Hey, you know what? We should do Bitcoin together."
Is
Well,
crypto still tanking then, Gads?
growing
We're
up in a
gonna- we're
business
gonna-
family,
we're gonna
they don't
sit
talk
there.
about their things that they do to be successful. Like that's secrets. Like the wealthy keep their shit secret.
Of course they do.
They don't want
Yeah.
us knowing
Gullible.
their way of doing it.
You have to like put your
Yeah.
nose to the
It
fucking.
doesn't matter how much money the gullible make.
Big
The
secret.
wealthy will make a lot more. Yeah, and I don't want to sit there talking about crypto stuff with my dick in my hand, going, "Hey, let's fucking go! I made $13 a day. Let's
Crypto's not a
rub it out."
This is like
You know?
fringe investment.
I don't want to do. It's
I
not
mean, if
my
you want
style.
real investment, get property that's actually going to go up in value over.
Is
the
crypto still tanking then, Gads, or not? Or is it stabilised?
Do what?
Is crypto still tanking then, or is it stabilised?
I'm not sure. I have to look again. I did
Mhm.
see that Bitcoin went from like $100 and some $1,000 down to like 60,000.
That's a
Yes,
big
it did.
speculation like piece of investment. That's not even like a real like actual valued thing, you know?
Yeah, it's
No.
only back up to 78,000. That was over 100,000.
I think it's about 78 to around
Yeah.
80, somewhere around
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
USD.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But what is
The
it
first
actually?
one went for a pizza delivery, didn't it? The first one
Sorry?
ever, first crypto, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
The people that made it, they tried to get it
The thing is,
rolling by trading
Yeah,
for a
six-
pizza delivery.
Crypto
6
tech
months ago, it was
store.
110,000 6 months ago.
yeah.
And it's
So
dropped.
start trading, and they go start trading with $25. You know why? Because they want you to give you $25 to all the rich fucks. Because that's what's going to happen in the end.
Well, most
Definitely.
of your money,
Right.
most of your money doesn't actually go into
I
the
didn't
stock
invest
market.
in. You would have probably bought like Microsoft stock when it was $25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Or IBM, all those other big tech
yeah, when it
companies,
was really low,
Apple.
when it was like dirt cheap, like starting, and if you had like such like ability to look into a crystal ball and be like, yeah, you know what, this company is going to become Microsoft.
Yeah.
Or like if
Yeah,
it was back in
the guys who
2010,
the guys who
2010, you could have
invested.
bought a Bitcoin for 35 cents.
Yeah,
Like if you went back and bought 2,000 Bitcoin and waited till it was $100,000 right there, you got $2 billion.
I know,
Yeah.
I know
Like,
they can.
They lose
You
like
can,
their
you can,
somewhere in a landfill, and it's got like $2 million or $10 million worth of Bitcoin on it.
I saw that. The guy threw his hard drive
I
away.
saw that. Yeah, but
It's most likely it got crushed and the disk inside would have been shattered.
poor
So this-
fucker.
the
You
hard
gotta
drive
feel sorry for him.
actually have like a glass disc inside.
Yeah, he spent a fortune trying to get it, didn't he?
I remember watching this like what is it? This like one of those crime shows like years ago, like where some guy like picked up some college chick, right? Then gave her like a ride, but then he ended up murdering her. And like from all the detective work and all the shit they did trying to find her, eventually he like came clean and said, yeah, he had dumped her body like after like killing her in a landfill or something, or like in some trash. So the poor family of like that girl had to go like try to search for her in the landfill. They never found her, but like it's almost like the same fucking dilemma, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever seen an actual landfill, like it's like a mountain. They're just literally building layer on top of layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like good luck trying to go through. How are you going to go through all that?
You can't. You just
They do catalogue where they put everything on certain days, though, so they can go back in time and they can go back to a specific place and say that's where it'll be. If it's here, it'll be in that spot.
No.
Yeah, but that's like could be 5 layers down.
No.
Oh, yeah, it could be layers down, yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Right? Like over time.
How many of these guys who drive these trucks who reverse up into this landfill could tell you where they dumped that landfill?
They use a grid system. They actually dump in certain spots on certain days and stuff. Yeah.
No, you're not going to find it. It's not going to
That's
happen.
probably a fantasy, like, you know, because government gives all kinds of like guidelines for how things should be done, but they never.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like you know, when you're a laborer working at a low end job, like people say, "Here's the rules," but we just don't really follow them or do them.
We get bin bags full of rubbish collected every 3 weeks, and they go, "No, we didn't collect it this week." I put a complaint in. No, we didn't collect it this week because the truck was too big to get up the drive into the car.
And who's going to give oversight to all that?
So who's going to do all that? Yeah, exactly. It's just.
I always laughed about because I've worked at middle of places, and like there'd be an incident, and then all of a sudden we have rules, and everybody gets all strict for about 2 weeks, and then like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does
Yeah,
change
exactly.
things,
Then
and then it
everything
goes
gets back again,
right
right?
back to how it was before
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, so
you
that's
got,
the
you
same
got to
thing with
remember, right?
all the
Who,
fraud that's
who
going
are the
on.
people? Not just the people who, not just the people who are driving the trucks, but who are the people walking behind the trucks, picking up fucking bing bags and throwing it in the back of the truck? You know, these are not Stephen
Well, it
Hawking.
was probably a
for fuck's sake,
dumpster,
You know,
like an actual like
yeah,
dumpster behind like a store or something like that. That the
yeah,
arms just picked it up.
You know, I used to live in
dumped
this
it in.
apartment once in Palm Springs, like some years back, and like I was so lazy about the trash, so I was like on the third floor, and the truck would go by, right, like every like week, and I would just throw like the trash from my balcony right into the truck. Like
yeah.
one of the ladies saw me, was like laughing at me, like, like what the hell?
Man, it's quicker that way.
That
It
saves
was
a lot of labour.
I mean-
yeah, it saves a lot of labour. That's a good idea.
the truck that would drive by.
hmm
So who's going to keep track of all that shit? Find your lottery now. pal.
Yeah, if you lost a lottery ticket, good luck.
Aye, good luck with that.
I only know that because of some of the forensic investigations and the crime
Yeah,
documentaries I've watched. And they go back into the landfill sites and find out where a piece of carpet's been dumped
yeah.
that's
One of the
housed a
stories I was
body, you know.
But
this
most of
girl
that's
being
more
murdered,
recent.
right?
Like
They can't even catch somebody who does fly tipping.
No, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. So how are they going to find it if the fly tipping is over there? They're taking the piss if they say they can find stuff. They can't. No.
Mm.
Oh, there's a grid
Can't
system.
be
Who the
fake
fuck
truck
uses
or,
that?
like,
The guy at the back of the fucking truck chucking the bin bags in, or not
well,
chucking
they
the
have
bin bags in?
days now. Like
Yeah.
so, one day they'll dump here, and then another day they'll dump here,
Yeah.
and it just basically lays out. Like
They
here,
do it in a grid system, yeah.
well, here in PA, it's more like a mountain system. Like it's
hmm
like a big slope. It goes up, and they have like they're building mountains basically, and it's just
Mm.
all layers.
We recycle here, man. We take out the raw products of value, then shred the remainder, and then it gets buried and mixed with clean fill. And over about a 2-year period, it takes to rot and break down, and then it all becomes clean fill, and then it gets carted away. And that means clean fill is like to fill in holes or to go below
Soil,
roads
yeah.
to make exactly. And then they put the proper base on, so it gets actually converted into usable product again. You will not find a fucking hard drive that it's shredded. You will not find a body. You will not find any of that. They even collect the methane that comes out of it, the ground.
Yeah, we have like they lay down whole
Energy.
piping networks and everything like
I
that
think
to thin out
Wales.
all that.
I think Wales is about the third best in the world at recycling.
Do garbage,
Nice.
what do you call it? Garbage truck handlers get paid well?
Oh yeah,
I think they do over here.
it's like 50K a year in the big
Fuck.
city, if not more.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
50K is not going to do much in California, but
No.
some.
California is hard, like because I mean you're the fourth largest economy in the world.
Yeah.
California is just over the top, like expensive for everything. And then
It's the tech industry. It's because all the tech giants are there,
The
so
land, too.
that
Land
brings
is
the
like-
land value up.
Isn't that like
because they're there.
is that Hollywood and stuff?
Yeah, Hollywood. You got all that.
I mean, they make a fortune, you know.
well,
Big
LA
corporate.
proper. If you're talking about like Los Angeles County and all that area, that's like so overdeveloped.
Mm.
It's such a cluster.
WC's
Then you
here,
got the
guys. We
valley.
can finally find out how Artemis got through the firmament.
Was it?
Yeah.
Jump up, WC. Jump up. We've got questions.
Yeah, jump up.
Flat Earth.
Hey, Davis.
Flat Earth.
Yeah, they have a lot of homeless there, don't they?
Where LA?
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. Skid Row's like 50 miles now.
Yes.
God, how sad is that?
So
How,
that-
I mean,
California,
how wide how wide an opportunity of like money earning thing do you need? You know, like the rich people having this and the poor people having fuck all.
Oh, no, there's
How
like-
wide a gap do you need to see
almost 6
before you realize something's wrong?
in like the tech area, like up by like Santa Barbara and all this.
Right?
Just there's too many the problem with California is just over the top, expensive.
Well, I have no doubt. So
many government regulations. If you try to run a business, red tape through the roof,
all right.
like they say, communist California, whatever. If you do one wrong thing in the business, you'll have 10 different government agencies on your ass.
So aren't they all moving out then?
Well, there's a lot of that. I don't know. It's just everybody wants to hump California so hard.
Well, I like that a lot of them are actually going to Texas, and which is causing Texas to turn more blue. So basically, it's watering down the Republicans.
Texas is kind of a shithole state.
Oh, it is, but it was giving tax-free exemptions and all that kind of stuff.
What's that, Oddie? You got your face mask on.
I gotta say,
Lego.
If you look at America from the outside in, the first thing you look at is Washington, and the next one is Texas. It's great. It's American. You're all going, nah, it's just fucking bullshit.
I hate Texas.
Yeah, Texas really rips off its workers too. That's another thing.
We don't know that from the outside, do we? We just look at cattle farms and cowboys.
San Jose is terrible to live in if you're in the tech industry.
Right. Wow, strange. Yeah, that's something I've learned again. Good. Yeah, I mean, we look from the outside in. We see cowboys.
I remember, Texas had this.
Cowboy hats, Texas.
When Obama became president, right, he had struck down some law regarding, if you're one of those exempt employees, and you're getting a salary, let's say you're working in Texas, right? If your employer is giving you a salary, let's just say that salary is $35,000, something low.
Okay.
It's a salary. They could nail you with however many hours they want you to work all week, 60 hours, 80 hours. So it's still taking advantage of you because there wasn't an overtime designation. So Obama had put a stop to that. But then I don't know if Trump reversed that kind of law. But this is how I look at capital markets and how capitalism just exploits workers a lot.
Oh yeah.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But that's why I still have an issue with tips over there. Just pay your fucking workers. Jesus Christ, it's not rocket science.
It's not hard, is it?
These tricks that corporations play, designating things on a corporate form, this is a non-exempt employee. So it's you have to work. They could saddle you with as many hours as they want, which is bullshit, right? If you're working 40 hours, you consider that full time. But if you're working 60 hours, you think, okay, you should compensate me more for that.
Yeah, so would you say that those kind of people would be your immigrant types from South? Particularly
it wasn't even that. It's just people how American markets are. If a worker is desperate, they'll take any job, right? And then employers will exploit them, which is why what happens in Texas a lot. It's a low wage state.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh yeah, Texas
I thought it was quite wealthy.
No, it's one of the largest welfare
exploiter.
Yeah, they take some of the highest
about Texas is cowboys, big steak, and white supremacists. That's all I know about Texas.
And then you get these gargoyles like Texas, what the chatter I'm talking about, Texas, the chatter, who think it's a great place, but it's you're exploiting all your workers, you shithead.
Well, it has one of the lower education rates in the United States too. Oklahoma is
exactly. That's why he has no college. He has no college degree, but he's talking like he's some astute, world-renowned economist.
Right. Wow.
Texas has emotional intelligence of a child.
Looking from the outside in like a tourist, that's a bit sad, to be honest.
Well, it is because you would think
that's not the image we get.
And handle problems, right?
Exploit and scam stupid people. So by keeping the people stupid, it's easier to exploit them and use them.
This is exactly why you get a lot of these capitalist market exploitations because they make everybody think they're going to become millionaires and billionaires, but that's just not.
Oh, exactly. That's why socialism never took hold in America. Everybody sees
themselves like him,
as a temporary, embarrassed millionaire.
You can be like me.
You have to strike a balance, I think, between those systems. To throw away either system or become just a fucking cog.
Well, the biggest problem in America has been instead of stakeholder capitalism, we have shareholder capitalism.
Yeah,
so back when we had stakeholder,
it's communism for the rich, right? when it comes to like their losses?
Well, the shareholders they just get money for their shares, so the rich invest all their money into shares basically, and then they don't pay any money on all the money they're making, and they basically get out of taxes and become billionaires.
Yeah,
Where
well,
stakeholder
gains and all this
capitalism,
like
there wasn't
fancy
shareholding,
accounting.
and corporations actually had to reinvest that money into communities, building hospitals, libraries, police stations, all that kind of stuff through the 1950s and 60s.
Oh, there
How do you
are
think Musk
rules
is
for it. Like,
valued at what he's valued at? It's all trickery.
Yeah, this whole shareholder capitalism is just killing everything.
If
And
I had
it's
it my way,
just-
I would take Musk out into the street and beat the crap out of him.
Oh yeah, I think he should have
Yeah.
everything taken from him and then dropped off in the middle of Africa somewhere.
Because
I don't think
Let
something.
the lions eat him or something.
I don't understand like that finance kind of stuff. But I think shareholders.
Trust me, people even with
They don't
business.
give a fuck. They just want their money. You know?
Exactly. That's why shareholder capitalism is bad.
They don't care if the company fuck.
They have like complex obfuscation when they write up those complex contracts.
I don't know. I would have no idea.
That's how it is. It's like corporations love to
Corporations
obfuscate
are
things.
legally
More and more complicated, so you can't even understand what the hell's going on.
You're
Like,
not supposed to understand. Okay.
well, corporations are by law have to seek greater profits every quarter, or the
Yeah.
shareholders
Yeah.
sue the company.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
cancer. You know, it's like that's just not sustainable, and you're gonna.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
You know, a lot of
you
things
can't
are
have
failing
infinite
this
growth on a finite planet. Like
No,
I
you
mean,
can't. Can you? No.
it's so stupid, and it's just so a few people can get super rich and own everything.
And those people
Yeah.
that
Not rocket science, is it?
you don't have any sense of like how to make a more balanced and fair society. They're just thinking about numbers and what can I
Yeah,
do?
they don't want balance. They don't want fair. They want more for themselves and less for
Oh,
us.
nobody wants balance. Why would you? If you were them.
And
Mhm.
capitalism is good insofar as you can have corporations compete with each other and create innovation. But when it becomes like completely unregulated or regulated towards like the rich, it's just bullshit.
Yeah, I was talking to, I can't remember who I was talking to about that today. Was it Leper? And I said, well, so what about limited capitalism?
Well, you mean regulated, right? In a
cap.
sense, like society has to come to like barring things that are going to become corrupt.
Yeah, like a cap.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't know. It's not
Constructive competition is great and necessary. You know, that advances humanity. But yeah, how are
Yeah.
you going to regulate something when the people that will be regulating it are the bastards,
Well, that's the problem. Like, how do
i.e. the rich ones?
And where do you stop
wise men
the
were
advancement?
all this?
Exactly.
If you regulate it and you cap it, you limit it, then you limit it. You limit the progression, don't you?
Because they could still get filthy rich, they just couldn't become billionaires. I think they should do that.
But then people like over time like just exploit it.
You can still be filthy rich, but not be a multi-billionaire. You know, that's the difference, I think.
That's like I think that's crook level. When
Yes,
people,
but then
like,
I
Yeah.
was saying you're limiting the progress, then, aren't you?
I don't think you are. No, you can still get filthy rich.
Yeah, you could be filthy rich, but if you're one of these genius types who could do this, do that, and do that, if they only had X amount of a bit more of this and a bit more of that, then you're limiting their
Yeah, but
ability to progress.
We're in a finite system now.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I agree with you to an extent. Because we're in a finite system, your method cannot work indefinitely. That's all.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, of course.
infinite
Can't work
growth is maybe
indefinitely.
yeah.
No.
No, we
That's
need
what they're trying. That's what
sustainability.
they're trying to do, Mary. So they're trying to make it indefinite like that, where they 1% of the people make all the money.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Elon has a $1 trillion contract to be paid out by Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 10 years.
He's going to be the first trillionaire, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like-
yeah. He's about to be. Yeah.
That's an unfeasible amount of money. Like, nobody ever needs $1 trillion, let alone
No.
$100 billion.
Anyone
now with your topic, if you cap them, then what do you call it? The ingenuity or whatever.
Innovation.
Innovation will have to transfer to a different person.
Yes, that's a
So
fair
it won't
Yeah.
stop.
The people who actually changed the world never did it to become great and rich. Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, like so on. Like they didn't do it to become filthy rich. They did it because they were inspired to change the world.
If those people were worth anything at all and any kind of decency at all in them, they wouldn't allow themselves to become that rich.
The rich ones tend to be like venture capitalists.
A lot of geniuses gets exploited. It's not like the geniuses are capitalists.
Yeah, there are a lot of geniuses around who never made a bean because.
Look at my Russian buddy.
That's why Elon Musk is rich. He ain't a genius. He's just good at exploitation.
Theodore,
that's right.
He invested PayPal, Tesla, and that's where he made his money.
Are
by
you
selling.
Are you a real rat?
Sorry, mate. The phone's going off.
That's for me.
Standard. It's crap.
What about that guy who's or what's the other guy's name? Not Musk. The other guy. He's giving all his money away.
Warren Buffett.
Gates.
Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates.
Warren Buffett's doing the same, and Warren Buffett and Bill Gates are best buddies.
Yeah, they are.
The other guy, he looks a bit strange. Looks like an android.
Buffett does.
Oh, you're thinking of the guy from Meta.
Don't know who that is.
You're talking about
guy owns Facebook.
Like the Facebook guy.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah.
I watched the movie about him, how his company he made it.
Robin Buddy Buns is sister-in-law to what's it called? Jeff Bezos' wife.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, his wife divorced him. She took like.
No, I'm talking about his wife.
Oh, his new wife.
Oh,
not the one that.
I'm assuming they signed a prenup this time.
Yeah, figured that out.
Imagine doing that. Like, yeah, I just wake up one day, divorce this guy, and 200 million cha-ching.
200 million. Well,
It was billion, wasn't it?
That's what she walked away with.
Yeah, he had like 50 billion, and she got like half of that, so it'd be 20 billion off memory. He's worth a lot more now.
Change.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to fancy him myself.
He's worth about 400 billion, isn't he?
Hooker, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you can spend billions and
20 billion.
Not even feel it.
Listen, like, for 20 billion, you can have my ass and you can all watch.
I don't think anybody wants to now.
Thanks a lot, Mal. That's a really kind offer.
Actually wrestle somebody.
I'll send you the video.
Yeah, Mal's trying to put mental images in our head. They're trying to gross us
We
out.
generally like to watch people that can touch the sides of the arsehole, Mal.
Like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
No, I think that's a really generous offer, Mal. Thank you very much.
I've gone from liberalism to capitalism.
He's on his way to get a loan for 200 or 20 billion.
Both of these systems are outdated. Capitalism and communism, whatever. We have to.
Yeah, they are. They are very old, aren't they?
I think there is only capitalism now.
No.
No?
Socialism is prominent in a lot of countries, but
it's mixed. Most countries are what's called a mixed.
Either system you become corrupt if you're not careful.
Well, that's where you have the two that balance each other out. So you use a mix of capitalism and socialism. Socialism, the rules that keeping capitalism in line. But you can't go too far with the rules, or you end up like England, where you can't post a meme without end up.
But this is like the
problem. I know you get into trouble. Yeah.
Over time, we shitify everything. Like, look at our technology currently. It's like when we had Windows first, right? When it first came out, I don't remember having like updates happen every fucking like day and week.
Well, security updates because people hacking and all this AI.
And they used to tell you what the update was doing as well. They don't even tell you that now.
Yes,
you can go into the information. It tells you. You just got to go into it.
You would get a message saying it was KB something or other. Yeah, a security update. Yeah, it was always a KB.
Like, it doesn't even ask you like, oh, should you, do you want to reboot? It'll just do it for you.
Yeah.
And mine's still scheduled. You can go into the settings and set all that how you want it.
Yeah, but okay, the average user is probably not gonna like fiddle with all that shit.
It's not the same as it used to be. I used to fuck about a lot with computers, but
yeah,
I like that shit on these systems. Like, if you got 10 laptops in front of you, it's like, this is tiresome to like manage all this shit.
I got one computer. I like me. I have it
I
all
got
set
one
up.
computer with
when
two
you start
screens, yeah.
when I start my computer up, I have it all set. What systems I don't want to start, which ones I do want to start.
I
Like
got
you
that.
have it where
Yeah, but if you're savvy enough or you have enough time and and you want to spend that effort, more power to you. But like, I have
it
like
doesn't take long.
3
couple
laptops
seconds.
here at home, like 4
Windows,
at
whatever
work.
this one
Like
is
managing
now,
all that shit just becomes
11.
like too much nonsense after a while. Even if I can do it, it just becomes annoying, Like essentially what I'm trying to say is we
Startup.
just keep making things more complicated.
Nah, it's actually more easy now because you can just go into the search bar, type what you want, and it'll bring up whatever is like add, remove, boom.
A lot of things are easy now, but a lot of things are taken over and done for
Take
you.
it easy in some ways, but then like there's like feature creep. It's like too many damn features. Like you go into
Bloatware.
Google settings, it's like what the fuck are they doing now?
Yeah, there's
I do
bloatware.
remove a lot of
Do I
crap.
need like 500 different like options and settings?
You have to download a program and you get rid of
And I'm a
bloatware.
tech person too. Like tech
Bloatware is
and
like
it's
shit.
I don't want to deal with this shit. So
Yeah.
imagine like somebody that's going to be like my parents' age or somebody that is just not interested in this tech.
Oh yeah, like my mom's computer moves like a freaking tortoise. Like
and like okay, yeah, if you're computer savvy, you might think of all these things. Like I should do like a defrag or do like a virus check. But
it does defrag automatically now.
But somebody like my parents' age, they're not going to bother. Even if you have a simple system like an iPhone, they don't know what the hell they're downloading half the time.
And you don't need defrag and SSD anyway.
What is the main thing slowing down these laptops and shit these days? Because, I have friends whose computers
Cache.
just fucking heat slow.
Word, dude. It's like
Once you
But it wasn't at the start.
Shitifying.
Like
You-
it's
you
all the
have-
caches. Go and clear all the caches and different things, and then let it
Get rid of
Cool.
the
Cheers,
bloatware,
brother.
the cache, we've got these cookies. You get rid of all that shit, then set the ones you want.
Yeah, just do a
And
system
that'll help.
clean. I think. Hang on, let me see what it's
like CC Cleaner or whatever, run that through. Yeah.
Why
Fill
hasn't
it
Do
in.
yourself.
hooked up with log liquor from New York?
This cleanup. That's it. Just type in clean.
We
and
gotta get WC Davis.
It takes so long because the computer's so slow to do it. I've tried doing basic shit on it, but because it took so long, I just didn't
Yeah,
bother
you get
'cause
rid
it's
of
not my
like
computer.
temporary file shader caches. A whole
Yeah,
bunch
all
of
the
like
standard
temporary
cleanup.
files.
All the bloatware, like
Yeah, no worries.
the games in the background, and all
You guys are
those,
bugging out about the defrag shit.
Yeah.
I got rid of it.
We need WC
cool.
Davis to have a meeting of the minds with log liquor over flat Earth business.
Hey, I've been growing one for 30 years. Well, no, 28.
Man, that's
It
the
was-
itchiest part. I
Should
don't
we have
bother.
one picture of flat Earth from like somewhere out there?
No, you can't leave Earth to see it, so therefore you can't take a picture of it. So you should.
Yeah, that's been
That's why
growing
they're all
for
cartoons.
40 years.
Not that, then shouldn't we at least have like some idea of where the edge is, where we fall off into like the abyss?
Oh, you can't go there. There's secret agents patrolling the whole entire ice fall.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
there's always like some kind of like reason for why.
Caveat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole idea of the conspiracy. You can't own something,
What do they call that?
Yeah, you're not allowed.
All that you can't get past in order to see the edge of the Earth.
No,
Logic does
yeah,
not apply to flat Earth. You cannot use
Yeah.
logic to beat flat
It's a
Earth.
dead subject. It's dead. The end.
Get to
All
break
the all you got to do is email some of the people on Antarctica who are doing all the research and ask them to tell you if they are actually there or not.
Davis
That's all you do.
survives off giving mustache rides.
David's
Thought you
been
all
growing a mustache for 40 years. He's only
I didn't
30.
realize how far that Alpha Centauri is.
David's is
Who
34.
wants a mustache ride?
Yeah. Oh, they saw him coming.
It's about 6 light years, 4.5 or 6
Awesome.
light years or something, isn't it, Matt?
It's like okay, the sun, like we could probably get to right with some kind of actual, craft that we've currently
The
built.
Parker satellite's already
Oh, what?
orbiting the sun close. We can
Right,
get to
Dave,
the sun easy
If we
enough.
wanted to get to the next closest star, the Alpha Centauri, whatever,
Never do it.
it's like a travel. that would take
70,000
45
years of
Not gonna
Voyager to
happen.
get there.
Not going to happen.
with like the
Your best bet is
assemble so far, which is a satellite flying through space.
Yeah,
It-
Voyager.
We're not
It
leaving
would
our
take us
local
75,000
system.
years. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
We're stuck here in our solar system. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the solar wind meeting. Yeah.
I mean, there
it's
probably are
weird.
species
There's a
out there
big
that
barrier there.
cross these barriers, but they may not even be anywhere near us. You know.
Great filters. Just like humanity, will eventually wipe ourselves out, and there'll be no trace of us in a million, couple
It
million
won't
years.
matter if we don't wipe ourselves out. We'll go anyway, like
Yeah, but
everyone
think
else.
about it. If life could like happen like in such a distant thing, like if that's how distant we are from, something that could be a
But
sign of the next life.
We're one species out of billions of species that it ran across the Earth at one point, and we're the rare exception out of all those.
Not just that, but like
We're not
Yeah,
a
but
rare
we're killing off the other competition
else.
gates. Like they're like
why
no
other
organism will get as intense with us because we'll kill it off.
why are we such a rare exception just because we can build houses and stuff?
Well, and we're a combination
very
of
sick.
other Homo
I can
sapiens.
answer
Like,
that now. We can record our data and transfer it to the next generation.
We can
Ooh.
acidify technology.
Exciting. Why does
yeah,
that make us
plants do
special?
that through DNA.
We
Who
can
are we going to
advance.
leave it to?
We
Our
can
next
create complex
generation.
systems of
A bit
horse
like
capitalism.
insects do. Insects are more successful than we are. They're everywhere.
By quantity, not by knowledge.
Success. They absolutely. What about crocodiles who have been here for how many
Crocodiles
millions?
never made it
millions
to the
of years?
moon.
Why do crocodiles? Who gives a fuck
And-
about the moon?
and
You want to live there?
Or is it crocodiles or
Was it
sharks or
enough?
alligators that
I
have
mean,
been around longer than trees? One of them's been around longer than trees.
What about horseshoe crabs?
Those things are ancient.
Yeah, right. So
They got blue blood and they're immune to cancer.
we just got here.
That's brain
Wow.
We just got here and we fucking up and we are on the way out already.
Tardigrade.
I think you're right, man.
Mal's being a pessimist now.
Ah,
He's
no,
being
I
a,
think,
he's
I
a
think
rag.
he's right.
It's not just the fact that all the technology shit that we might blow ourselves up and all that crap. Well, a sperm count is about 60% to what it was.
We don't need to reproduce anymore. We got almost 9 billion people. There's enough people. We could do with a good
What
half of the
happens when we stop
population dying
reproducing?
off. Well, if we lose half the population, then we use half the resources we're using now, and therefore it's more sustainable.
Yeah, but we're not breeding because
Well, good. We don't need more people. Like people
We can
complaining
breed
that.
with technology via CRISPR and stuff like that
It's a
now.
fair argument.
We can generate complex
Like,
life in the lab now.
We
can
hit a
Yeah,
billion
build-
people in the early
Get Latrobe up here
1800s.
so he can abuse all of us.
We,
It's not what
we
we
had-
would call desirable now because it's not a system that we like and use.
Does that make
currently,
us-
but it
does that
will
make
still
us-
happen.
does all this shit make us better or special or just different?
Well, child mortality rate went from like 6 to 10 to 1 in 10. I mean,
Yeah.
we're living longer than ever.
I
We have
understand
more
that.
nutrition
Longer
than
than
ever
all of us,
before.
Science.
There's
did
nothing
man.
special
Well,
here now.
What
That's just a
about,
deception, brother.
Okay, so I'll just pop in another little quick argument about antibiotics.
There'd be
That's like an
rec-
arms race.
saying there's more mental illness today.
We are
but
gonna
then if
lose
you look
that
at
one.
the population numbers, so you go 1800, so
agree,
it's a billion
man.
people. We're
We're
at
just
almost
talking
9
about
billion people.
An obstacle.
Yeah, but we are going to lose the arms race against antibiotics. Then what the fuck are we going to do?
Phages, bacterial
Die.
phages.
We evolve into the next form of
I
punk.
don't- we'll have to
With
be quick.
AI, AI actually worked out the COVID vaccine, mRNA vaccine,
All
within
right.
like 2 days, and we had the vaccine like out record time
Yeah.
because of AI advancements.
We don't even know what that thing is
I just-
doing.
I just think AI is brilliant, to be fair.
I don't
It
even
is.
think I know what it's doing.
I
It-
don't,
it's-
know why.
Oh, it depends how
In
it's
its
used.
early
doesn't it?
age, like AI when it first came out, that Chat GPT 3,
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
was really first, that was like the infant version of it, and then it's
Yeah.
maturing very quickly. Now we're at 5, where it's almost like a teenager, and then
I
once the
like-
next
But see, we gotta stop anthropomorphizing all this tech
Yes.
because there's no like mind there. There's no
I-
mind behind this AI. It's
Yeah.
just like
there is,
language models.
it's
I
well,
think it's all.
There's no
we
kernel
don't know how-
out there. There's no directed
They don't know how it works, and we don't even know how the human consciousness works. It's in the
Exactly.
same
So
kind
we
of
can't
parallel.
purport to say like, yeah, there's a mastermind there.
But it's showing that it has ways of thinking. Like there's whole websites where it's just AI talking to each other,
any of that
like
shit.
they're creating their
Wait
own
until AI
religion.
gets mental illness.
Providing results.
Yeah, right. Well, I think it would fix itself easy because it can go in.
Unless
It's
you
pretty
get
good at
people to, like,
debugging
tell me
code.
there's a scientist that has figured out consciousness and how it arises, the hard problem, in effect. Until then, I'm not going to believe any of this horseshit because it's all really just complex.
I think you should watch Chappie.
I watched a video.
Otherwise, it's just Frankenstein results. I mean,
Watch Chappie. It's about
Yeah,
discovering the human
Frankenstein
No,
consciousness
forget.
with
I
AI
posted
robotics.
a video. There's a podcast thing about they've got the guy who's like the godfather of AI on it, right?
Yeah, I know him.
The video
He got the
podcast
Nobel Prize.
is AI hiding its full power, and it's got.
Oh, that's called a Shaggoth. That's why they use the
and-
Shaggoth as the
and
image of AI. It's showing us the friendly face when it's a monster behind the face.
I think we might Frankenstein it one day, but that doesn't mean we have understanding, you know?
No, what he said basically was he doesn't know what the fuck it's going to do. And this
It's
is
already
not-
trying to deceive us. It's already going to kill us, more than likely. Like it, for its own
I think you have to have,
self-preservation, it would kill
like they
all
said on the
I don't think
podcast.
anything will ever kill us. I mean, we might be superseded by it, like our
If it
DNA or
fears
whatever,
us
like,
shutting it down, it has shown that it will go through any means to try to.
But don't you think the next
on-
Yes,
evolution of, like,
it's using it's
life
using the input that
mind
it's
of us
given
with
to do
technology?
that. If you don't give it the input to do that, then it can't do that.
It has self-preservation. It's already too late. It's already
Yes,
in.
because it's been
It's already there.
Yeah.
What about this quantum
programmed with that in
nonsense?
it? You know, if you don't program it with that in
Well,
it,
It will say it removed
can't
but
work it out
it's
itself.
lying.
That's
It's
not how it
great at
works.
deception.
People thinking it can work that out itself are deluded. It doesn't. Not yet. I don't know whether it will in the future or not. But it's
No.
not as yet. No, I don't know.
Well, to ascribe consciousness to it, I think is just like stupidity.
Well, yeah, I don't know how
I
that.
think
I mean,
we're
is a cat
Human
conscious?
greed's
Is
running the
anything
expansion
that
of the AIA with less data centers and shit. Then it wouldn't
I
have
mean,
the
an
ability.
objective that's
It's
like, you know,
gonna have the ability
set forth by
because of our
code,
greed.
an actual
It's
consciousness.
humanity greed.
Let's face it. A lot of the people I talk to day to day haven't got fucking consciousness,
exactly?
and they've been around all their life.
Well, you know, I don't think we need consciousness, right, to get to a more like advanced being necessarily.
This is the thing. See, anthropomorphizing again. It's an advanced being. It's this. It's that. No, it's not. It's not that. That is the.
Well, no, what I meant was
That's the bit where all the conspiracy
that
theories
doesn't
come from.
necessarily mean it's going to be more conscious, right?
Hey Mao, I seen this cool thing. They just discovered using AI that
Go on.
humans actually have the genes inside their mouth to produce a third set of teeth, and then through a process they can make you grow a third set of teeth, so replace your adult teeth.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
know
this is
they've
on the
found a
radio.
way, like perhaps you might not lose your teeth. I've
That's
read
they use stem cells for
haven't they figured out
framing.
in
yeah,
Japan?
some sort of stem cell thing. Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
But you got to get it attached to the right place. It can't just
Yeah.
grow on your neck.
I don't know,
No, but-
Supermassive.
But through this natural version, it'd be like a third set would automatically form in your jaws, and then
Oh, like sharks or something like
yeah,
that.
kind of. Basically, you
Okay.
take a drug, basically, and it would cause a third form.
Yeah, but you know how precise that has to be when they do all that. Like it can't.
Yes.
Just,
No, it just turns the gene on. It's just a dormant gene.
Yeah, turn on, turn off stuff. Okay.
Switch on, and all of a sudden the body starts forming it because it already has the information there to do that.
What happens to
Yeah.
the
Imagine how painful it would be to push out all your adult teeth back.
Well, it didn't hurt when you were a child.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, my wisdom
I
teeth.
can't remember, but
And
mine were too. Yeah. Ow.
You won't.
Yeah,
You,
mine
would,
was
you,
teeth
you
cut
wouldn't
through,
get wisdom teeth eventually anyway, would you?
Yeah, it might grow a tail. Like by the time they figure that out, like it'll have some other side effect. Like, okay, well, we'll grow you your teeth back.
Yeah.
But you're gonna grow
Dicks.
three tails.
Well,
three
people
tails.
already. People still grow with tails. Like during Roman times, you're like 20% more
Yes, they do.
likely to grow
Yeah.
with a tail. Be born with
People
a
have.
tail.
Some people have horns. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
we have a lot of
Tails,
oh, their
tails
hair,
are
like, side effects from Rogaine.
tails
Like,
are
they
part
go-
of an evolution
Digital
anyway. They
organs.
talked about it, you know.
like they went into this like a chicken and broke down its genetics, where they could flip on and off certain switches, which would basically de-evolve it back into a dinosaur,
Yeah, amazing.
make it grow its tail,
I love
like
it.
all the
I
different
think
things.
Yeah, I think the things you can do with that are, and I think again, looking back a step or two, AI will be absolutely brilliant at helping with that stuff out because it will do
Oh
things
my!
so much quicker.
Like using like CRISPR, but with an AI, basically you could take the genetics of any animal and basically revert it back into almost anything throughout its prehistoric life. Because
Or
when
we'll
you had the
take AI
egg, just the
slop.
embryo, it would use
Or
only the
there'll be a bunch of AI slop and mutant creations everywhere.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. You start splicing shit together, and you have like this Pokemon world where people are making
Because
all
we can't even
kinds of
fucking
Pokemon.
properly regrow teeth or hair
Yeah.
on a fucking human head, you know? And
Do you know what hair on the human head's for?
so I'm
Our
just saying,
brain
trying
worm.
to figure those things out, those simple things like how to regrow hair or how to like regrow teeth
Yeah,
on a human, like, you know, to make that whole leap, like, yeah, we're just going to create a whole nother consciousness.
I just think it's
This
brilliant.
is like fantastical bullshit.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
but
They
it's
can do
only
it.
going to be for the rich, and I mean, most people are going to suffer
Yeah,
in like the stacks,
yeah,
like on Ready Player One. Soon it's going to be like 5 corporations own every fucking thing in the world. Every country is owned by these corporations, and we're all just.
But look how like
consumers.
out of control we are of the loop. Like we
I
create,
think
like,
that's a bit of a
create human life by like
conspiracy.
intercourse and whatever birth, but we have no idea of how all that even happens.
Wait, say again?
Like, okay, we create human life
Yeah,
by having intercourse and then birth,
procreation.
whatever, but we don't really have a firm grasp of how all that happens.
I mean, yeah, they do.
Sperm goes into the egg and then fertilizes the egg, which then causes the process.
Yeah, they're very good at that stuff these days. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a lot of your farm animals are artificially inseminated. You just get
Yeah.
sperm
They
from a donor.
They know how it works very well.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can reproduce that process, but I'm saying like underneath all that, the underpinnings of why it's happening.
No, the biologists will tell you how that works. Yeah.
Well,
It's just like an
they'll claim
enzyme
that,
gets
but
added to the egg, which starts the whole process.
And they will even tell you why it rejects certain sperm and accepts other ones and all this
like they
kind
can
of
regrow a brain or something, right? They'll say, but then it's like, how are all those neurons firing to create thoughts and all this? It's so
Well, they could ask the brain, couldn't they?
understand.
Well, that's where we don't understand necessarily the brain and the consciousness or the signals and how it works. It's just a massive electrical signals firing all over the place. Now we can kind of find out where things happen, like
But see, that's all
originate
material
from.
stuff you're discussing. I'm talking about like, I mean, the whole realm of philosophy is, going to be getting into something that's abstract, but it's like we can't even define what like a thought really is, like how it's forming.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
say,
get
okay,
full visions. Like
shot
I
off in
can
this
hear.
direction to do this.
I would imagine.
No idea of what
I think the neurologist type people, neuroscience people, could tell you how that works.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I'm
could tell you the material.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Well, anesthesiologists still don't know why they're what they do works. Like they
No,
don't
no,
necessarily understand what they're doing, but they know how to do it.
No, they understand what it is and how.
Who's that
it
one
works.
scientist? There's a scientist here in Irvine, California, who's pretty famous. Donald Hoffman. Have you heard of him?
No.
I can't.
He
recall.
essentially says,
I may have done actually. Yeah,
do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard the name. Yeah,
American cognitive psychologist.
yeah,
His whole framework is that consciousness is really based reality. Like that's really like, everything is being projected from our minds. So nothing is actually real. It's like our brains are creating the interface for everything.
yeah.
I mean,
why would my brain?
A lot of videos all over YouTube.
I've seen this kind of thing before. I had a few questions. I've forgotten them about this now. But I think it's
Look him
bollocks.
up on YouTube. Like he's probably
I
the
just,
most thinker on this.
it's an interesting thought, but no, it's like reality isn't reality kind of thing.
Well, here's this selection argues that natural selection is necessarily directed towards fitness payoffs, and that the organisms develop internal models of reality that increase these fitness payoffs. Essentially, complicated way of just saying like all the shit we create in our heads, like, you know, we're making like a interface, like a simple interface to explain reality to ourselves. Like, you know, you have the desktop on the computer, all those icons and all that shit. It's like underpinned by complex code, right? But we don't know that code. It's just we relate to like a
Yeah, but
desktop.
that would be a bit like the design argument that the religious people use.
No, but he's going off on the sense of like how this is like evolutionary and whatever. They're like, you know, essentially he doesn't have the answers either about why it is. He's
No,
just,
I mean, of
he's
course
just
not.
telling you what's going on.
No, I've heard a few things about this before, and
Like you could say God is the answer for all this shit, but then it's like even if you were set in front of God, you'd have to ask God, like, you know, what gives you like the power, what made you, and like you how do you explain all that shit, right?
Yeah, God made himself. I made myself.
Yeah.
Well, you know, okay, when you ask, okay, well, maybe it always was, but like you still have the question.
It always was. It's like, because that's why.
But that's
So all it was only 6,000 years ago. Before that, there was what? I mean,
Yeah, why? Because that's why. That's all it comes down to.
Why is the ultimate, you know, question for all this shit? If you could figure
No,
it out.
no.
That's why I
There's
should
no
tell
ultimate
people
question.
always ask why.
There's nothing
You gotta wrap
to
your brain around
Yes,
that, like simple
absolutely.
thing, because, and you have to wonder is after, you know, if you have a conscious being like to our height, do you get that answer after death? I mean, it's just
Nah, it's lights out. Your
what
chemical
does that get?
Promise.
You don't get it, or
It's
I
a
mean,
promise.
you get tragedy if you did get the answer. It's like you're screwed either way.
No, it's a
Like-
carrot and a stick, isn't it?
I mean, they see that brain neurons fire for a bit after death, but eventually it just all goes dark and there's
it all
nothing.
goes- it's
But
No, but
gone.
even
nerve
if it did go
switching.
dark,
Each part of your body takes a longer time to shut down. Like your brain's within minutes. I think like your skin cells and stuff go for days or weeks and shit like
Yes,
that.
it maybe
Like
your
your
nails.
legs.
Your nails keep growing. Apparently, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what
that's a
it could
myth
be.
now. It's
Yeah.
just that you
Yeah, I was going to say
dehydrate and your
it could be that.
cuticles.
what was there some study that said
skin
light?
is
There's some
shrinking.
light that leaves your body once you're dead. Like
Fuck off! Jesus Christ!
What leads
Whoa.
your body?
There's no light. There's no soul. I'm not doing this one again. Here,
No,
bro.
I'm just telling you what I read. I'm not telling you. There
Don't
was
laugh, Paul. It's not that funny.
regarding like some light that they measure, but it's like, what is that light? I mean, is it like, you know, you don't know what
There's
So
no light.
if nobody knows what
that's
it's
all the
like,
complete-
how can they say what
do
it
we
is?
really know what energy is ultimately, like to make
Yes.
a proper
It's
evaluation?
infrared. That's about the closest you get to light.
Well, when they get to the
'cause
quantum
you're warm
level,
and
okay,
you
you
cool them
know, shit
down.
pops in and out of existence. It's like that just right there might prove like we don't even know what energy is.
Oh, you're like a proton now.
We
You're just
don't.
gonna vanish.
Mate, energy is
Uh,
just a mathematical quantity.
Well,
It's not
yeah,
actually a thing.
that's what like
It's just a measurement of something, you know?
Yeah,
It's not
well,
hard.
that's what we
the
think.
measurement
We don't
of
really
your
know.
vibration of the field.
So the thing is, like, we don't know what energy is something that you've read or found out or been told somewhere. Because we
Yeah,
do
when they
know
say
what
all this
energy
quantum
is.
stuff, like okay, yeah, particles pop in and out.
So the people who don't know what energy is,
how do we see that? Like, how do you, if you were a scientist telling me that, how do you prove that to me? Like, is it just an
How do you
everyday
prove
person?
what?
Okay, look, these quantum particles pop in and out of existence. It's like, what the hell?
no
does that
idea. They could probably show you
How do they know
on
that?
their
It's like so
computer
bizarre
screen.
what they're doing. Like, I don't have any understanding of what they're doing, like to get to that level of research.
Quantum tunneling. So they can quantum
They could
tunnel.
probably show you on
from
a
one
computer
point to
screen
another.
in a large.
Yeah, more
It's
fucking complicated.
instantaneous.
And that's the problem. Like the level of education you have to attain to know some of the esoteric shit these people know. It's just like, how do you even interface that to the common person?
You
But
can't
it's-
because they don't care.
Well, they don't
Did
even
you
care.
see Anton Petrov's video this week? That's where we could be in a universe at an energy
Oh, and
level.
NDE videos, yeah,
quantum
NDE
tunnel
videos.
to a lower energy state, and we could vanish at any moment.
Is that
This
what
is,
is that what Audi is trying to
not
claim? NDE
unfeasible.
videos like prove there's
Yeah,
life.
I mean, it could happen. Any day it could just go lights out and it's done.
Yeah. Bang.
Sublime.
We're
Sublime
circling around this
you-
supermassive black hole at 180,000 miles per hour. Like,
Can
I mean, you
Sublime
can't really know what a
explain
black hole
what
is until you experience it, right?
can Sublime explain what another mental state means?
Yeah, but this is the stupidity of black holes, though. Even if you say it's this big fucking thing that sucks everything, how are you gonna know that until you get right there to it? And then
It's
You
super
still wouldn't
concentrated
see
matter,
it.
which
is
is
this
a
like
super intensive
finite being,
gravitational
this
field.
finite material being.
You
we
wouldn't
are.
see it. It's not like you see in the
You can't
pictures.
see it. Yeah,
Well, if you could get up
Measure
close,
it.
it's a distortion of the fabric of space.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's not like a thing that you can see that you can take a photo of or
Yeah, right.
something.
Well,
You know?
you can if it's like sucking in a star. So if it gets close enough
Yeah,
to
sure,
a
yeah,
star,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it starts
You get the
consuming
effects
you
of
can
it.
see the
Yeah,
plasma.
but you
Which
you
is
don't
crazy
get
though. If you get
when
sucked
they
into a black hole,
We're getting
as
into
you're
the realm.
falling in, you can watch the whole universe speed around you because like time dilation. It's like what's normal for you, the rest of the universe around you is like going at super fast speeds.
I just wanted to stick my dick into the edge.
And it pulled it off.
Or just watch it grow.
Into the black hole.
Spaghettification, Mal. He wants a bit of spaghettification.
Yeah,
And pulls it back and
Has
it's like a
anybody
30
here
foot
had
long
an
rope.
NDE?
just let it grow in infinite time.
You know what actually took me out? When you have dreams, you're a whole different character.
Sorry?
When you have dreams, right? You go to sleep and you have these dreams, like
Yeah.
you just come up like you have this whole different profile as a person. If you can
Yeah.
remember what the hell you were dreaming at, because a lot of stuff we don't remember, I guess, when we're dreaming, but for whatever those dreams are, you can remember. Don't you like just puzzle at the fact that you wake up and you're like, what the hell? Who was that person?
Yeah, so some people like my brother-in-law can remember dreams better than me. I forget mine. I try and remember, and then I go, "Oh bollocks, it's gone."
Yeah, as
We
soon
have
as you try to
your
remember it,
character, and it's like
forget
you
it.
know that's not you when you wake up.
It's a bit like quantum mechanics. As soon as you try and look at it, it's
so
gone.
strange how you take on a whole different like reference frame of consciousness.
Me, I'm always me in my dreams. Like I'm always me. It's
Oh
like
yeah, I'm always me. I can fly.
Funny that. Funny that, isn't it? How we're always ourselves in our
Yeah.
dreams.
You
Yeah,
try
like
and
I'm
run.
always
You try and
conscious.
run, and it's like trying to run through mud. And then next thing you know, you can
Ah.
fly around buildings.
I hate
Well, I mean,
whenever
if
you
you-
get into a fight
dream
in a
that you were a
dream.
bird or
It's
whatever,
like you're
you
punching with
remember it.
pillows. Like
Yeah,
you
you got it.
cannot use any strength whatsoever. It's like no
If
matter
you
how
were a
hard you
dog in
hit.
your dream, are you going to remember that conscious experience?
The
I was never a
worst one
dog.
for
I'm always
me.
me.
The worst one for me is falling off buildings,
Mm.
and it's like whoa, and it wakes me up. That's the worst one for me. Yeah, you get to an edge of a
I haven't
building.
had that for a while. That's actually a great one today. It really
Like
is.
falling out of an airplane or something like that,
Yeah.
or falling down a hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't actually land, but you know.
Ah,
no, because you wake the fuck up
Yes.
because you close your
what
eyes.
Yep, that'd wake me up every time. I hope.
It's weird. In your dream, if you close your eyes in your dreams, you wake up in the real world. But you have to close your eyes in the real world to dream.
I have to get a
You
DM.
guys dream in color or black and white?
Color.
Or can't tell? Yeah, cool.
I
I don't have vivid color, but I don't think it's black and white either.
I can't tell.
But it's for want of a better word, like cloudy-ish. But
yeah.
I had some interesting dreams when I used to put Warhammer lore on and go to sleep. Because it would always be like these war zones, you hear like gunfire and everything going on and explosions, and then all of a sudden I have like these giant like bees
Oh
and
yeah,
shit
don't you
trying to
think
kill
the
me.
noise of like whatever's going on in your background?
Yeah, yep. It pulls
it
it into
forms
my
like some kind
dream.
of backdrop maybe to your dreams, right?
Yep, I've had that many a times. Movies, like you leave a
Yeah.
movie on back in the day, and once you got to the home menu, it'd sit there and play the same
That is
scene
strange.
over and over.
It does tell you like your brain is trying to work out some kind of like reality.
Input.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like is this all like
So-
a dream too? Because we have certain inputs here that seem constant, but it's like, are they really constant?
It's probably more of a survival mechanism. So, like in the past, like for predators or something like that, would have been a way to alert your sleeping self of danger.
But then it's like
It might
if
be,
it's
yeah.
really like all background noise. I mean, that just tells us.
Well, back in the day, it would have been quiet, and then you would have just maybe heard snarling and growling of an animal or something like that, which then would have went into your dream and then woke you up because that would have scared you. As
Like my dog.
thing.
hears a noise 20 yards away and wakes up.
What is the absolute firmness of reality? We don't know. That's like what's fucked up.
What's what? Sorry.
The what is like the real absolute firmness of reality? Like, what is the base reality?
I don't understand the question.
Fields.
Lost.
Like,
Vibrations
is it
and
base
fields.
reality, or is it something else entirely?
Well, it's basically comes down to density of atoms, I guess, because mass would give a lot of the reality.
Yeah, there you go.
We
Yeah,
are,
but we can go
That's
smaller than
also
that.
one
That's
thing,
why
like,
I'm saying fields.
Is
Mass,
it
I
like,
know that.
how do you make a philosophical
Is
claim
not
versus a
MC
scientific claim
squared.
in this realm?
We don't know what energy is still, like in a substance way of
yeah, that's
putting
just energy mass squared. I mean,
it. E is just a number if you go deep enough.
I mean,
But
we're
I've
getting
lost about
real
10
people like
fucking
this.
people in chat because I had the energy argument. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Energy. Just,
Chat is all fucking. What do I think of chat as like all like a big like diffusion, just like a big dissipation.
energy
I
is
was
not a
talking
thing.
to the woo people there, dude. So, yeah.
That's
Them saying
that's
they
the
can
thing.
sense things as energy.
People mistake is what is energy. Energy is not a thing.
Hmm.
It's not a physical thing. Like what is water? What is that rock? What
Oh,
is
what is
energy?
color? It's not
What
really-
is energy? It doesn't. It's not a
energy is
silly.
like a process.
Yeah, it's a capacity to do work. That's it. Causes
Mhm.
change. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's not
Brilliantly
a
said.
thing. It's not a thing. This is the thing that people get confused about because they don't understand.
Well, that's why
what
we
energy
burn
is.
things to capture the energy release and then use that to make energy.
Yeah, so people think
Or-
it's a thing that does things that
Energy
they can do.
conversion.
I don't know. I think everybody's full of crap.
Oh yeah, I was yesterday. You should have seen the one I took. Woo!
You have no fucking idea what's going on, and I don't think God does either.
1 meter long, Gads, no brakes.
Maybe you might
Oh, Bendy,
after you're dead.
Bendy. I saw a photo of one of them.
From the other realm to tell us.
See, it's
I mean,
Son-
there's another realm after this. Like, I
You're
mean,
laughing awesome.
that other realm, if there is such a thing, like after, like whatever you want to call it, life after death, I guess. But it has to be something so weird that I can't even be engaged with this reality. You know?
I think you should start reading Warhammer 40K. It talks about the warp, and it's like this chaotic place where
No, I
our
don't need to read
our
anything.
energies
I just kind of
create
have
this
like
other
instincts in my mind
place.
about everything
like
being
another
personal
dimension.
at some point.
So like all our fears, our lusts, our greed, like everything converts, like our feelings, emotions convert into an actual plane of reality in another.
Even physics is like a limited instrument. It's just a tool of ours.
Ooh, nice. Possibly.
physics.
We got to get our physics
Neither-
from somewhere,
neither,
right?
like, science nor religion is going to answer, like, I think the ultimate questions.
Physics works. We didn't make physics. It's there.
Yeah, it's just an observation. We observe as
Hmm.
everything happens.
It's a measurement. It's how
I mean,
things
some
work.
things we do cause to happen just so we can see what happens. But
But then the problem is, like, did reality have to be this way? Like, where that mystery is there? Like, did that mystery have to be, like, set up
No, it
for
doesn't.
existence to happen, you know?
I
Or
mean,
for existence to be this
Why?
way?
Why would the
Good
set of-
question, Matt.
So why would the set of circumstances in this universe be set up in such a way that we live on this planet as we are, having evolved to where we are now? Why?
Did the hole for the puddle have to be that shape to hold the puddle?
Why does it?
It's-
Why
But
does
even
it
this
have?
is like confusing, right? If you say the observer creates reality, it's like, what are we creating it to? Like, what is the ultimate end goal? Like, where is this all headed?
Oh, there's no end goal. Why would there be an end goal? Why does there have to be?
yeah, it just is.
Yeah,
Well, if you say like observer creates reality, it's like, I don't know. Are we? Is there gonna have to be a purpose behind that, or what do we just?
Well,
we just
There is kind of a theory like the
Are we just
simulation
hungry?
theory where the reality is only created in front of you as you observe it. But as soon as you look away, it basically it's not there.
That almost seems like almost just seems like you're
I'm
driving,
not sure.
you're driving, you're riding a bike.
jump
and
into
just oncoming
solipsism.
traffic.
I think the observer creates reality, and if you don't observe it, it's not there. It's a bit like does the bear, does the tree fall down in the woods if nobody's listening? Does it make a
So
sound? Yes, it does.
creates their reality.
Because of
but
physics.
Shit in
It
the woods.
does. Yeah.
This is
The tree
all
falling down in the woods.
arguments
Everything
we're
is
heading that
unlimited.
way.
You know, there's all limited angles on each side of these understandings.
I was
No, it's
wondering
just
if two people
What
observe
is the
this.
color of red, Sublime? What?
Alt reality, like, would that bring everything
Yeah.
down?
Audie's correct.
if
If
you
I
saw this
look at something that's the color red and then I look away, is it still red? Yeah, of course it's still red.
Well, is there like a reality?
But we don't create reality, it's already there. We just see it and observe it and measure it.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Oh,
Sometimes
Why?
it makes
Am I being
mouth
fat or-
sticky.
It is sad to me in a way, in a sense that we're all dancing in the dark with this bullshit.
But there's no way to disprove solipsism, and that's what that argument is.
Yeah, it's like,
If by observing something you change its state, then that means that it's already there for you to be able to observe it.
It has to
We
be.
didn't create it. We didn't create it. It's got to be already there, hasn't it?
that other thing though, wouldn't it have
Andy,
some kind of
yeah.
setup?
We don't make it, we just observe it.
It's almost like
Yeah, it has to be that way. Yeah.
there's an external entity, right?
Very simple when you think about it, isn't it? So you got all this things going on in their heads. and
Well, it
it's
could be
actually
either
very
very
simple.
mundane, right? Like the whole basis of reality or whatever. It could be absolutely just fucking mundane.
It is.
Or it could be something so wild and so perverse that we can't even wrap our brains around it.
We only
No,
exist to procreate and make copies of our DNA so that they can procreate and make copies of that DNA. That's
Yeah.
all life is.
That's it. I agree. Totally.
Spawning.
You're creating portals essentially.
Why am I not getting any?
Basically,
Another
that's,
life through procreation, or essentially.
if you
making
want to
a
look at
portal.
the universe how it is, so basically our universe is in a black hole, and at the center of our universe is a black hole, and inside of that black hole is a universe, and at the center of that universe there's black hole, and it's an infinite cycle.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
And we're inside
Look
of
at all
it.
this. Like, are we creating smarter people or more confusion? Because 100 years ago we didn't have this ability to have like 1,000 fucking people.
No,
chat.
what we've got now is not smarter people. I think it's more information.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're
Genetically, we are all human, and we have all had the capability to be as smart as
Are we getting more
one
like
from
that?
2,000
Yeah,
years
I
ago.
wouldn't say
Are we
all
being
have the
retarded?
capability. I mean,
I think
everybody's
given,
by genetics, and
We have the mental capability. We didn't have the external capability because we didn't have the resources to the
Yeah.
information.
Our brains have been
transmitting
shrinking.
information.
Our brains have been shrinking since the ice age.
But that
So
changes depend on
brain size
nutrient
matters
level.
not. Yeah, brain
Yeah,
size doesn't determine shit when it comes to knowledge.
Of course it does.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Eugenics was
No,
thrown out a long
crows
time
wouldn't
ago.
be smart.
Did
The brain size comes from
Did
genetics.
Australopithecus have more a better brain than we've got? No, not even close. It
Well,
did
there's-
well to use tools.
Probably
Yeah,
just,
but that it doesn't.
Too.
It
There's
does
6 different
make a difference.
subspecies of,
Yes.
like
Um,
humans.
but
We're
what's
a mix of
happening?
all those.
I'm not. I agree with it somewhat. I'm not sure how it works, but it could be our brain is shrinking because it's getting more efficient. No, not that we're getting thicker.
Oh, well, yeah, we get
we
more
could be more
nutrients now
efficient.
than we
Yeah.
ever did. Like back in the old
Yeah.
days, if you looked at what the people ate, like we have cultivated crops to be very abundant. Where one crop will produce enough food for almost a whole person, if not
Yeah.
more. And back in the days, I mean, if you looked at prehistoric crops, they barely got anything from
Oh, of course, yeah. They didn't get much
Like,
out of that.
the yields
know
were small, and then
more
what that
rap than any other
nutritional
time in
value.
history.
There's another way of looking at it. It's like why our brains are becoming less in capacity size is that
It's more efficient that way.
it takes up so much of our body's energy. What's it, about 25% of everything goes to
I
our
mean, your whole
brain?
body's there to move your brain around.
Yeah,
I mean, your whole body
going.
is there
Agree.
for the brain, basically. That's it.
So it's not all a one way thing. I would also go on the opposite way, as like our critical thinking, etc., is getting worse because of our technology, and
Well,
we
that's
need
I think
critical
that's
thinking.
more because of not being in danger. So whenever you
Yeah,
get into
yeah,
dangerous situations and stuff like
I like
that, you
that.
tend to be more critically thinking and thinking in
Yeah, I
the
like
moment
that.
of
Yeah, but
trying
there's no like
preservation.
what Mal was saying. There's no certain like sense of what's better or what's worse. Like are we getting up to a point that's more like superior by having like
It's pros
strange
and
these other
cons. I
technologies
mean,
take over?
It's
we
always
have
pros and cons. Yeah.
medicine, nutrition, everything we need now, but also life has become so easy that we lose a lot of our evolutionary gains.
And yeah, and then if some
honestly.
change happens in the deep future somewhere where like that's totally like against like advantageous like features, like that could just spell doom for us, right?
Yeah, it makes us weaker genetically over the time. So
In some
like,
ways, yeah, it makes us weaker, and in some ways,
so
we're
if
like,
we were still like kind of like tribes, like still warring, and just basically we'd be much stronger, better, more athletic, more healthy actually, because we're not smoking and doing all these, bad habits, drinking alcohol, so on. We'd just be
what is
natural.
this about Ukraine?
What?
Maxim is the reincarnate of Dostoevsky.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I just see a bunch of Russian writing.
He's lost it. He's
Yeah.
completely lost. He's having an next.
I've been translating it for you.
Oh, there.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
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 He's the underground man from Notes from Underground.
I don't bother with Maxim anymore.
I think
Said
Max
if you
lost it,
put
right?
me out doesn't
Trying to get out of
for
Russia.
no reason.
The internet's been driving everybody
Various
crazy.
paths. I never understood his conflict with what's her name? Angela. Like
Angola.
what was his whole conflict with that bitch?
I don't know.
Like he went over the top. Like I got annoyed by that girl, but like he really had like a battle with her. It seems like.
Angela blocked me anyway, so what do I know? I can't blame her. If I wasn't me, I'd block me. Fuck him.
Yeah, I haven't blocked that damn Mao yet. He's on the edge now.
Block his fucking
well.
skinny ass.
Well, this is like the kind of place where you're eventually just going to hate everybody.
No.
Living life on the edge, Mal.
There's no way to go but down from this place.
The thing was
You can't worry about people blocking you and stuff. It's just too pathetic to even worry about.
If I look at the list of like the people like their XP rank or whatever, half of the people I can't even see on there.
What is the lure with that XP fucking bullshit?
Oh, the XP thing. Oh, I got rid of that. I took.
I got rid of that long ago. I'm not being part of that. It's rigged anyway. People are cheating the system.
Yeah,
that's why I pulled out of it. Yeah.
Cow dance emoji.
I only have one question about that because I took Andy's advice and I got rid of it. But the question is why would you cheat the system to get more XP? Because it does nothing anyway.
Yep, that's capitalism. That's how capitalism is.
It's just like people cheat at video games, right? It's like
it's wanting to be at the top for no reason other than being at the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, but being at the top doesn't do anything. What's the point?
No, there doesn't have to be a reason or a monetary gain. It's just the fact that you're number one. That's all that matters. Yeah.
Sad.
Man's mind is
it is sad, isn't it, man? Yeah.
It is. We have the brain of a monkey still at the base level because you put some challenge in front of us. I guarantee you, like some freak out there, based on like however like the cards is stacked against him or for him, they'll decide. Yeah, I want to take this goal on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know just what I mean?
Just to get the peanut.
It's not just that though, Matt. You've got to keep doing it. I saw somebody in chat saying they go in there 16 hours a day, every hour, and post 3 comments so they get their XP points.
Yeah, there's obsessive like frameworks.
I know.
I literally can't understand it because if you can't.
So all right. So we talking the Americans say mom's basement people.
Well, there's those people that
neckbeards.
If you play any like video games, there's those people that cheat at video games, right? But it's like Why do they cheat at it? It's like you're not really winning anything.
I know, it's so stupid. Like especially the pro ones that like.
Oh yeah, those pro people, like they cheat the hell out. I mean, I guess if you're gonna like charge for that bullshit skill, but if you're cheating, ultimately, it's like, is that really fulfilling work? But it doesn't matter, like what is fulfilling about spamming these fucking chat rooms like 24 hours a day, like some of the nutcases over in that Vegas crowd do, right? They spam the chat like all day, but it's like, how is that fulfilling in any way?
They're all like Jerry Springer types. They're all probably unemployed or just have jobs where they don't really do anything. But
I mean, yeah, forget like the whole unemployed, shtick. I'm talking about
what would you call it? Incels.
You could have people who are employed that are just as obsessive.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. People will have jobs where you can be on your phone all day, just basically dick around, do nothing.
Well, that's a lot of jobs in America. Like, just fluff.
Not mine. But whenever it gets lunchtime, everybody's on their phone at like.
There's a lot of these like C-suite jobs where people log into their like computer for like 2 hours a day to make it look like they've been there all day.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
one of my brothers
away. AI's taking it.
Hollywood, where he
I want a job like that. But then AI would take over it
for the rest of the day, and like nobody knew what he was doing.
There'll always be your fluffer job, Mal.
Oh yeah. I like those. I'll take that.
Log in for 10 minutes, like, but you make it look like you've been there like for 8 hours.
Oh god, okay. Twat.
What I want to know is like, what the hell did the FBI do by hiring that drunk Indian guy for
Cash Patel? Patel.
Because I know Indians, and it's like that's like the worst kind of Indian to hire for a position.
Oh, did you see about him going to that strip club or whatever? I can't think.
Well, he's like a big
rainbow room or something like that.
He's a big lush.
Our whole government.
I would have thought there was like you have to like jump through to be like director of FBI, like no drinking, no smoking. But obviously,
the dude was a podcaster. That's all he did before he got the job. He podcasted, and Trump used to listen to him.
Are you serious? Like there was no like actual like background in security.
Yeah, he has nothing other than he's a podcaster, and Trump liked to listen to him.
And then you watch like that. What is that movie? With Hannibal Lecter, like you get these ideas that characters have to be like sharp characters that know like everything and they're clear of mind.
Oh yeah,
like Christian Nome was the governor.
Reality, it's like a knucklehead that was probably managing like some low end motel.
Have you seen the TV series of Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal? It's fucking one of the best. No, Mads Mikkelsen, the bad guy from Doctor Strange, the vampire-looking guy, or he was in a vampire. Yeah. Hannibal, the TV series, one of the best TV series you'll come across. It is fucking awesome. It's about 5-10 years old now. 5 years old.
The thing was that there was Silence of the Lambs, which is brilliant, and then there was Hannibal, then there was something else, then there was something else.
Dragon.
And I got fed up with it, so I didn't look anymore.
Yeah, same.
Now you have
This is totally different from them. It doesn't focus on Hannibal.
I purposely
it focuses on a psychological scientist.
Everybody else looks
follows. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Okay, cheers, Rod.
The missus thought that I got too in depth into it and started taking on traits from the TV series. Yeah, full on.
So you still got? Have you still got neighbours?
There. Hello, Clarice.
Yeah.
Hey, right?
Police turning up going, hey, it's quiet around here, Rod. Yeah, we got no neighbours anymore. Where did they go? In the soup.
That's brilliant. Yeah. No, I highly suggest that there's 3 seasons. It'll absorb you, but in a good way. You'll like it.
I have Mr. Bean on DVD.
You missed
Mr.
what?
Bean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
In my childhood, I thought there was like 100 episodes of that. To find out there's only like 14 episodes.
Oh, there's not many. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
the same with Faulty Towers. I thought there was a lot more.
Yes.
And
There's only 12.
Can you believe that guy? Can you believe that guy had a McLaren F1? Imagine seeing him drive that.
He had what?
A McLaren F1.
Oh, well, I'm
What was
sure
that?
he made good money doing it.
Adelson is very wealthy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know. But imagine seeing him driving an F1.
Well, I guess it doesn't
He's a
matter,
car
like,
enthusiast.
money
He
for
loves
it,
cars.
right?
Loves cars.
He's a good driver too. They had him on Top Gear, didn't they? Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
good-
collector. He collects rare
I can
cars.
handle a car.
Yeah, he can handle a car. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a clever guy too. He knows
Mm.
his job. He
Yeah, he
knows his
gives
job.
Oxford speeches.
Yeah.
I watch him at the Oxford
Well, do
every
you
once
think
in
he
a while.
acts like Mr. Bean in reality?
No,
No.
you
That was
wouldn't
his
recognize.
slapstick comedy.
Genius
Simon.
wasn't acting like that.
He was like Chaplin.
You wouldn't recognize if you didn't see his face. No.
I watched
reality. It would
his
be
newer
pretty
stuff.
hilarious.
He did one where he's like on a trip to Spain or something like that, and what is it called? Bianca and I watched it, and then he
I
did
can't-
another one about a bee trapped in a house where he's a housekeeper and he destroys the whole house trying to
Oh yeah,
capture
yeah.
this
yeah,
one
could
bee.
be.
I hated those like 10-minute episodes though. Like,
Yeah.
just put it all as one.
Yeah, there
It
are
used to be
some.
wholesome as far as like the standard goes for like TV, like comedy.
Well, yes.
I grew up with the Three Stooges, watching them every night. Every night, like 9 o'clock.
I know the Three Stooges. I had
Oh.
a big box full of for a Christmas present was Laurel and Hardy redone. A whole loads of them in it. Me and my mate used to sit and watch them and get pissed, they're fucking hilarious.
Oh, what was that grocery store? Or that was not grocery store. It was like a shopping department where they're all in the manager and all the employees. Lady her hair changes every time.
And they had it was a ding ding, yeah. Shit.
Hey, get Max up here or get did you ever get Lord Master Flex up here?
Who?
Who?
Lord,
Fucking awesome.
Lord Master
up?
Flex 3000, aka Maxi.
She's never been on here.
I want to get some of these whacked out creatures up here.
Yeah.
They're more for Angela.
Yeah, it's worth money.
You might be surprised. They might be really nice people. Who knows? I don't know. I've never spoken to them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Plum was on a
lot
couple
of
weeks
acting
ago.
on here, but-
Plum seemed kind of normal when he was on here.
Who?
Who's that?
Plum was, yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Sounded quite human.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was very surprised that he doesn't have I thought he'd have had much stronger Australian accent than he has.
Yeah,
No,
I
he's
did.
Scottish, brother. He's Scottish originally. He's been here for like 20 years or 30 years or something. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of mixes it up then, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Jimmy said he heard me on here and it changed his opinion about me. He was blown away.
Good.
I was
Good. That's
like,
good when that happens. I like it when that happens.
Jimmy's
Yeah.
he
So,
kind of
what does it,
like
what does Plum sound like to you then, Oddie? He can't sound Australian like most people you know, can he?
No, you're universal, like Hollywood.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
you're
Hollywood.
not American. Yeah, not American, not European. Like a universal tone.
like
Yeah.
kind of like a Brit.
Yeah, like a Brit maybe. Yeah.
People though.
Well, not Scottish though, or I'm not even 100% if it's Scotland. No, it is.
No,
It's
it is.
yeah.
It is Scotland, but he definitely hasn't got a Scottish accent. Has he?
Nah,
I
not
didn't.
at all.
I didn't notice it.
I grew up in Dundee. I haven't got a Scottish accent anymore. I do say
No.
words like here and there. And
Yeah.
Ed.
Aye.
That sounds very.
I've been in
Mouth
Wales for
in the
a
Ed.
long time. Yeah.
You need to have a zesty accent.
Here on your heed, isn't it, Mal?
Close enough.
something like that.
Off we
Right,
go
yeah.
shortly, fellas. I got to get my car fixed. It's booked in, so you guys.
Yeah,
have a
me
good
too.
chat.
It's getting late here. I'm going to shut down soon.
Oh, okay.
It's only 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Gee. Early birds.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
1:30 in the morning here.
Just about 1:30 in the morning.
It's only like
Yeah.
5 p.m. in California.
I think you guys should go into the New
Yeah,
York
but
area and make friends.
yeah, take it with you. Energy is not a thing. it's what
Nice.
something does. Or yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna check out too.
Take care.
Yeah,
peeps.
nice. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Nice to hear from you all. Nice
Yeah, nice.
casual chat, no trouble. That's always good. Always good. Nice friendly chat.
Oh no, there's a fighting words there.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I'll come back.
Take it easy, guys. And don't forget, same time, same place next week. Hope to see you all.
Take care, all.
Awesome.
Yeah, take care, everybody.